otherwise he'll be dumb like his dad. He's
Yeah,
just like, I'ma be a meathead.
he's a simple meathead that people think got dumber when he's just stupid. He was always stupid.
He's pretty dumb from the jump, but he was very creative, at least in Dragon Ball, and then in Z, most of the time it's like just get Stranker.
Well, in
And then
Z,
GT's like, now I have to do trickery because I can no longer just like
get straight.
one and done things. But
No,
that's one of the reasons I like GT. And then he gets Super Saiyan 4, and it's just Dragon Ball Z post Cell or Cell onwards all over again. And I'm just kind of like, I think we can do better. Thanks.
the bigger issue, honestly, I didn't like GT. I'm sorry, I couldn't.
Definitely understandable. I did not like it the first time I watched it. When I did a rewatch at because I lost a bet, it was a much better experience than I
That's
was expecting. I was like, I do not remember this show being quite this fun-loving and enjoyable. And then we got to Super Saiyan 4 stuff and Baby, and I was just like,
well, Baby was fine. I like him as an antagonist, but that's
he's an okay antagonist, but it basically boiled down to let's have Ratchet Vegeta. And I'm just like, I don't know that I care for this at this stage.
that's
Because
fair.
I don't believe Vegeta needs to have his name dragged through the mud any more than he already does.
Fair.
The man just can't get a break.
Nah, but he got a hot wife, so he's okay.
You sure do. He
But
has a daughter now, right?
yes,
Or two,
no,
maybe? I
just
have
one.
no idea. Just one. Who
Super,
looks just like Bulma.
yeah, super covers the in between, and now we're getting to the very end, and it's Goten and Trunks. It's time to shine before, and this takes place before the superhero movie too, which is even funnier. Oh, for those just tuning in, welcome to the Writers of the Grid podcast. I present to you Henshin Academy. When super is just not enough, that is the episode title. Everyone else will be here shortly, but until then, you know, you got me and Frag here. Say hi, Frag.
Hi, Frag.
There you go. Speaking of dad jokes, right?
Oh, good. Here we go. This
Yeah,
is this is this is why I'm here.
yeah. Shout out to the homie Tony because this one made me chuckle. Okay, I gotta find it, but like it made me chuckle. So, gosh, it was such a silly joke. Let me scroll up. Here it is. Read it. Shout out to Tony. Tony, you a funny motherfucker. That's all I gotta say. Okay, so this wasn't the one I'm looking for, but he was like Freddie Mercury, Venus Williams, and Bruno Mars walk into a bar. They didn't plan it that way. Tony, we gotta fight for that one.
Is this a planet?
Yes, it's a planet joke.
Okay.
Get it?
I'm not sure I get the bar
Planet,
part.
planet. They walk into.
I didn't plan it that way. Oh no.
Yeah,
I'm
he got
upset I
it.
didn't catch that immediately.
Oh,
That's that one came right out of the ecliptic right there. That's from the Oort, man. That came out of the Oort.
now this one.
Totally blindsided me. My radar was not set to catch that one.
Yeah. No, but this one, right? This one got me. Cause it was like I heard there was a new store called Moderation. They have everything in there.
In moderation,
Every,
yes, yeah, yep,
everything in moderation. Yeah.
yep.
I'm mad.
That one I got.
It
That
made
one
me
I got.
laugh, and I was like, Tony, why are you like this? That jokes aside, though, because like I made everyone leave so fast. I'm so sorry.
Meow.
Like we're doing
Listen,
dad
it's
jokes.
an any percent speed run, Echo. It's okay. We're allowed.
So yeah, we got that out the way. So what are we doing today? We're just gonna discuss a few things. Go over a little bit of news, everything Toku wise. Also, I need to say this. and this is the only time you will hear me ever talk about these irrelevant people again. Listen here to the Flippo triplets, okay?
Who?
They had a scene or two, 16 minutes worth of footage in Power Rangers Zeo as Tray of Triforce because set of triplets. They it
Oh, is this that thing you had linked
Yeah.
in the Discord?
Well, Peachy
Oh,
linked
okay,
it. I
okay.
refused. But yeah, no, they're crazy. To come at fellow Ranger actors for no obvious reason other than your Uncle Rico. And I hate that I had to do that because there's people that actually genuinely like Uncle Rico. But that and oh my gosh, all the nonsense you've been spewing, bro. What are we doing here? You mad you're not acknowledged as an OG Ranger? Because Jason had more spotlight than you as the gold. I say with air quotes, because you're technically just the Black Ranger with gold trimming, but that's besides the point, bro. What are we doing here? Talking about you actually have the Gold Ranger powers and they heal people, sir? Huh? Getting mad at the OG actors? Huh? Because you're not being invited to cons and you're boycotting cons and things of that nature? Huh? And then the nerve to send threats over this, speaking ill on Jason David Frank and all. Stop. Go home.
So,
You need to go. You need to go. You're
to
crazy.
depending
Go.
on what they said, to be fair, Jason David Frank may or may not have been caught with his hand in the cookie jar.
That's neither here nor there, and that's
I
a
mean,
whole different
if they
discussion.
were not making a direct allusion to that, then yeah,
No, it had
it
no, it
seems an
was
awful lot
uh,
like just talking out of turn
it had nothing to do with
and
that.
being
That whole
that
thing is
big.
neither here nor there, right? I'm gonna leave that with that. I'm gonna leave those eggs in that basket because I have no idea myself, and I'd rather
Yeah, and
just
it's going to be years before the court case even goes
exactly.
anywhere. So it's
No.
and it's not like he was alone, but that obviously doesn't justify
Yeah.
if he did do it, it doesn't justify a damn thing,
Again,
but it's like he definitely wasn't alone.
again, that's neither here nor there. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to keep it as respectful as possible when it comes to JDF for right now. You know, let that be where it's said. But for the flippo, the fodder triplets,
Fodder triplets.
y'all need a reality check. Y'all don't have the actual Triforian powers. Talking about the Gold Ranger powers heal people. Go home. You're not an OG, as in the original six. You're not a part of that. You started in Zio. Calm down. Calm down. You need a reality check, bro. You was crazy. It's not cool. Don't come back to cons. Just stay in your corner. Just go over there. It's time for a reality check instead of a gold rush. That's all I'm saying. Yikes, bro, crazy. That said, now we can actually move on to some good news, some good token stuff, and just regular old conversation. I just need to get that out the way, bro. Crazy, crazy. Anyway, so y'all, I got fragged to like Dragon Ball for a bit, so I feel accomplished. Thank you, Dragon Ball Super Superhero, top tier movie. Go
I'm
watch it.
kind of kicking myself too because I had the opportunity to watch it in my local theater and I did not take it.
I
And
got something.
I'm kind of miffed that I didn't because that I had way more fun with that than I ever thought I would.
Yeah, good films. So let's get on to the news real quick. So I seen this. I don't. Apparently, for Power Ranger news, uh, I think a figure got announced. We're getting Mesogog if he wasn't released already. So Dino Thunder, good job. Good job. People do love Dino Thunder, so let that happen. Oh gosh, a lot of nonsense going on here. Now let's see what else we got here. I'm just scrolling through, making sure I have all the news while we get through it. Their grave just keeps getting worse. By the way, like the fodder is trash. So we have a more detailed look at the mecha for King Ozier and the parts that make it. It's a lot of parts.
Yeah, it looks pretty involved.
I want it.
It looks good. It does. I like the initial images I was seeing from the scans. I was like, and then this detailed toy put it together video came out, and I'm like, I am now sold on the idea.
So there we go.
It looks pretty good.
And oh boy. Now, here's another funny thing. I just. Woo! So we are getting a Common Rider game.
Ah,
So for Common Rider news anyway, we are
this.
getting a Common
Right.
Rider game. Oh boy, are we getting a Common Rider game?
Well, it's something.
It's something. We to to help promote Shin Kamen Rider. We are getting a beat 'em up for the movie. SD Shin Kamen Rider. So we get to have that. I don't know when does it come out. Let me check here.
I actually have no idea, so I would be interested to know.
I blame Blaze for this, by the way.
It probably is his fault. I mean,
I just
it's up his alley. I say this as like an inveterate beat 'em up fan. This looks
it's
pretty
okay. Like for me, it looks okay. I don't care too much if ands buts about it. I'll to support Kamen Rider games so I can get more. I'll buy it.
I'll think about it. But it looks like a flash animated mobile game. Like if it's going to be a beat 'em up, if it's not up to the all Common Rider
Yeah,
standard on like the 3DS and the PSP,
but this will
I
come
don't know
out.
that I'm there for it.
Well, this will come out on Switch and PC. So there you go.
It's probably going to be region locked though for Steam. So good
Uh,
luck.
Um. So you've heard my messages, you and Bandai, about this Kamen Rider game, right? So I want to be very clear. A new Climax Fighters, right? Or just something in vein of maybe even a Smash Bros. Style game. Giga Bash would be much better, right? Top down, no. Just make it like Climax Fighters, right? Better stages though, so that we can fight without stupid interruptions. Heisei era Kamen Riders, Showa era Kamen Riders, and the Reiwa era Kamen Riders. I don't know what we waiting on, but if you're also making another Ganbarizing game, what are we do? Why? There's just why Toei. What are we doing here? Bandai, I should say. What are we doing here? Because we don't have much in terms of Kamen Rider anymore in terms of games. You know, City Wars, as kind of stupid as that game was, at least I got to use multiple common writers from all eras that we had. You know, that was fun, I guess. And we don't have any Power Ranger games other than Legacy Wars, which is complete pay to win, and the one that's coming up, which is reminds me of Super Sentai Legend Wars, but you can play as the grunts in that. So yeah, so there's that as well. You know, like what we got for Kamen Rider? You know, what do we got for Sentai? Cause Legend Wars was dope. I'd rather have that again. And y'all could just keep adding on it because you got season after season after season. Bring that back. I don't care. You know? And when I say I don't care, I mean I want to play the game. But I don't care if it's on mobile at this point. You have for when you have the good ideas, we don't get it. And it's like it's kind of sad, my boy. What are we doing? Bandai, we got to talk. Also, get Cyber Connect 2 on the next Climax Fighters cuz it's a lot of flash and it give me flashy. Okay?
What happened?
That's all I'm saying. Oh, hey jukebox. We're
Just,
discussing news.
yeah, just, how when we ask for things, we get Monkey's Pod.
Yeah.
What'd you ask for? Oh, a new
Oh,
Kamen Rider video game.
Yeah.
that's the one.
Screw the top. Oh,
That's the one.
they said
I mean,
It could
I
always be worse.
it could
Yes,
always
but
be
do we
worse.
really want to set our sights quite that low as Flash animated mobile game? I just
That's what it looks like to good old frag. But
listen.
again,
Back
it's
in my day, it looks fine. Probably,
I
I'm
oh
sure it's highly playable
I
don't
if you
mean it's
like
cute
playing.
if nothing else.
yeah
So.
If you like playing as just Shin Kamen Rider beating up two
shocker.
varieties of Shocker Mooks, yeah.
Well, I think Shin Nigo is gonna be in it too. I think. Right?
It's
Sure.
all
I mean,
we know is
if
that
we
it
can
goes up
convince
to
ourselves that would be great. I don't recall seeing Shin Nigo in there.
yeah.
It would be the first confirmation that Nigo is going to be in Shin Kamen Rider, which would be pretty cool.
yeah. It's
That I know of. Maybe they talked about.
Isn't the Shin Nigo the one with the white, or is that just a different version with the white mouth plate in the
oh
stripe, or is that
that's
just
just a different version.
I
are they both just Kamen Rider?
Yeah, they're just Shin Kamen Riders at this point. If you don't have the
Okay.
red gloves, then it's not Ego.
True. Well, then again, this is Shin. So
yeah.
yes.
Well, Shin Zafi in Shin Ultraman was just Ultraman but gold.
That is a very
And
nice segue because I'm so upset with this game news. So yeah, nice segue to Shin Ultraman. If you haven't seen it already in your theaters in English dub, do it. Go do it.
It may have only been for like last weekend though, or this
oh
past.
yeah, I was okay. So I was just looking at the cast list. They already have a cast. Uh, Tasuko Emoto as Hayato Ichimonji.
So
The man who will transform into Cyborg Bata Augment number 2, aka Kamen Rider number 2.
fair enough.
And they have indicated that he will in fact be Kamen Rider too, because they might be doing the bit before where he becomes the writer. Where there's
He's in the movie, so
right, and he's like a
Yeah.
reporter or something before he gets kidnapped and mangled.
Yeah.
at least
They
according
might,
to
they
the
might be
cast.
doing the super edgy route of like, oh well, we're just gonna kill off Nego, so there is no Nego now because
If anything, they might do the route of, yeah, he fought Spider Man, no hyphen, and and now they're gonna make a number 2. See you in the sequel, but there's a game to promote it, so have fun with that. And back to Shin Ultraman. If you haven't seen it and you are still able to, just in case, go see it.
The dub's actually pretty good.
Go see it.
Yeah, that's nice.
I
Go
was going into it being like, okay, the dub's going to be really bad, brace for impact, because I can't go on the night where it's going to be the subs. And the dub was, it's if you're familiar with the voice acting circles that Toho and Supro walk in, then yeah, it's going to be pretty familiar.
Yeah.
Very familiar voices and some genuinely good talent there, like the voices for Lipia slash Ultraman's voice as opposed to um, human person who's possessed by Ultraman and is possessed by Ultraman and definitely not dead. Um, and Zolfi are very their voice actors are 10 out of 10.
Nice.
Yeah, the Mephiles voice actor was absolutely perfect. Massive high five to that guy. He was great. We all chortled at him. All 7 of us in the theater.
Oh, I mean,
Swatch.
what do you
That
expect?
which
But...
was at least 6 more people than I expected,
Swatch.
myself included. It was really cool. There was a person behind me who, under their breath, did do schwatches every time Ultraman flew away, and I was like, it took all of the fiber of my being not to shout it at the top of my lungs.
Swatch.
I'm there wearing
Nice.
my Ultraman shirt, and I'm just like, man, this is a good time. We had fun.
Well,
We
yeah,
enjoyed
you got
ourselves.
you got 6 new friends. So
Yeah. Tell them to watch the
We did not
podcast.
at all interact with each other even once, except to be like,
Aw.
why has it been half an hour and the movie hasn't started? It was supposed to start at 7, right? That was it. Also, why the fuck is it so dark in this movie theater when nothing's going on? How do you find a seat without? Oh God, my ankle!
nice.
It was fun. We had
Oh.
fun. This place was a dive, and I love it. I'm just pleased that there was a place showing Shin Ultraman within 200 miles of me.
Right, yeah.
I was ecstatic. It was a
Yeah,
good time.
I had nowhere like that anywhere near me, so
Oh yeah, no, I was fully expecting like, you know, 4-hour drive at least. It was like, no, this is actually it's a complete dive, but you know what? It's fine. Just parking lot is a series of World War One craters. It's oy.
Oh boy.
All
All
right.
right.
So, my bit for the news is done. Uh, you can take over.
What did I miss for news? Anything of
Uh,
interest?
just ranting and railing against people beefing on Twitter.
Oh,
no.
okay.
I think that's it.
Yeah, you missed me call stupid people stupid. We talked about a better look at the King Ocean mecha, and came
Right,
in
I
just
just
in
saw
time
that.
for you came in just in time for this.
Okay, cool. I think it was a very slow news week mostly. So.
Yeah.
Really not a ton that I can remember happening.
All right.
And then there's I don't really know what's posted, to be honest.
I'm just looking through everything right now, and I'm not seeing much. Do.
Hello.
What do we get? Oh, Blaze. Hey, Blaze.
Yeah, Blaze is here. So it's gonna be a chill time.
Yay.
Anybody have tea?
Huh?
I have some.
I do not have.
What kind of tea you
Oh.
looking for?
Texas tea.
This okay.
I'm not going to sing the song. Sorry, Echo.
Good. And that's all we have for news, I guess.
Oh wait, did we talk about the Avatar game? I forgot about that one.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So there's
not.
it's
Thanks.
so Avatar is getting a game. It's a mobile game.
I mean, you can rant
But-
about it if you want.
But you can play through the history of Avatar The Last Airbender and the Avatar The Legend of Korra. Oh, did we talk about the new Avatar season that's coming out? There's a new Avatar
Here's the
season?
new Avatar.
Talk about what?
Yeah, there's a new Avatar coming out in, I believe, 2025. either 2024
Oh,
or
that's an
2025.
official
Not know
Yeah, it's
that.
an official thing.
animated.
Yeah,
Animated.
yeah, official.
Okay.
We're in the
Like,
Earthbender time now. It's an Earthbender this time. So
oh, the
it's
next
yeah, it's
Avatar.
the next
Okay.
Avatar. Yeah. So we went from air to water to earth, and the last one will, I guess, be fire. And James Cameron is currently taking notes because he's got to have new tribes for his Avatar. That's
Oh, we're
totally not
talking
Avatar.
that Avatar. I thought we were talking about a different Avatar.
No, that was just a segue.
That was a,
Oh.
that
Oh,
was
okay.
just that
My
was just.
brain just did not pick up on the connective tissue there. My bad.
It's okay. It's okay. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. I'm not that fun. Anyway,
But continue.
yeah, that's a. I yeah, I think that's it.
I think so. I don't have.
I
Any.
think that's it. I'm sorry. It's been a slow news week.
Well, this week and next weekend really should be like a whole bunch of gaming drops. So that'll be fun.
What event is coming up to necessitate that?
Or what do you mean event? Is it gaming?
Right. They
Oh,
do
what games?
Events. What events would necessitate a raft of announcements?
Oh, not announcements. I mean releases.
Oh,
As in like getting released, dropped release.
There isn't what's that Square Enix one coming out this month?
Forspoken. I assume you're talking about
Possibly.
I do need to
Describe
try.
the premise.
I do need to
the
try
Isekai
Forspoken.
one.
Yes. Urban Isekai. Right.
There is a demo that I have yet to try. I want to play it for myself. Right? Say anything.
I mean, it seems fun enough to me. So
I mean, like, I'm glad if y'all did. I haven't yet. I want to try it.
I understand this. I'm not saying it's for
Oh
everyone.
no,
I'm
yeah.
just
No.
saying
Oh no.
my personal opinion. I thought it was fun.
Okay.
How bad can it be? Said Frag. It could have NFTs, said Square Enix.
I
And
think-
I was like, well,
I think
it doesn't.
I-
No,
we're
it
not
doesn't.
doing that yet.
no. I think they
But
bullied
they keep
Square Enix
reiterating
away
that
from
they
that.
want to do that, and I wish they'd stop because it's not a
That's
good
it.
look.
Okay.
I thought we stopped Square Enix from doing that.
I'm
No,
going to
he
rant and
reaffirmed his desire.
hold on.
Okay.
Only the president
Correct.
of Square Enix is still pushing for some stupid reason. Don't know
Called
why,
money.
but
Called money. He's been hoodwinked into thinking this is a good idea.
okay.
Yeah.
But as far as anyone else can tell, all the devs are against it because it hasn't actually been implemented into any like major Square release in any way. There were some FF figures that came with the stupid things. And then Square, there's also like some symbiogenesis game thing that they're working with someone else on. But none of their actual big gaming releases have any NFT components yet, and hopefully the devs can stop that from happening. I trust the devs at Square Enix, not the management. But
Yeah, because management screws us up. Looking at you, Frontiers. That was a rough final year for them. Mainly Sonic Team, I'm just saying in general. Not necessarily the game Frontiers. I love that game. Solid 9 out of 10 for me. I will review that on another time. What I'm saying is, Sonic Team had to fight for that last year to get that game to a standard that I love, okay?
I'm aware. I think you mentioned that like every single.
And I'm
you
gonna
mentioned that
keep doing it.
You mentioned that every week since Frontiers has come out, Echo.
And I'm
Listen,
gonna keep doing it to make
I
y'all know.
Finally got a win.
Like,
Finally.
let me have
It has
this.
been a bad.
I'm not saying you shouldn't have it. I'm just pointing out a fact.
Listen. The fact that they had to fight Sega. Let them cook. That's all I gotta say.
Until next week.
Oh, we'll see how next week goes and if I can bring it in there. We'll see.
Oh, now you're gonna be trying for it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it now because you said something. Should have let sleeping dogs lie there, buddy.
Hey,
Uh,
I'm not the one who keeps bringing it up. It's
Hey,
you.
I'm just saying, like it was natural this time. Now it's gonna be forced, like my dad jokes at the beginning, which kind of made
Fine,
everyone
fine, fine.
everyone ran away. I'm so sorry, but I thought they were funny.
I can't
I didn't
believe
hear
people
him,
would be
so.
such cowards as to run away from a dad joke. That just shows a dire lack of fortitude. And they should be ashamed. They should go through a training montage to improve themselves because that's just absolutely maidenless behavior.
Yeah,
Getterless behavior. Let's go
Oh.
getter robo. Let's go those Motoroid Good Smiles announcements.
Yeah, I saw those. I don't know who most of those people are, but they look good.
A bunch of them are like downright obscure. There's a couple of those where I was like, who? And then I was like, no. And then I was like, yeah,
And you know, if Frag is
no.
the one saying it's obscure, then it's obscure.
I
Like,
mean, Megazone 2-3 not being one of them, but I was still hyped to see a Garland there. I was far, far, far more hyped to see the Daimaju Gekito Hagane no Go Oni mech bio monster thing, because expectations were not that that would ever get a kit ever, because it's, a
which one is
hideous.
that?
So if you're looking at the list, let me pull up the image list. It is it's in the second image, day two, which is the day two image, and it is the gray gribbly one, I think, in the middle. Yeah, middle top.
Okay.
So that monstrosity things I was I and mind you, this is all like these are all proof of concept CG
Right.
renders,
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
so not none of this will likely come to fruition. But
But at least it's being considered.
excited, kind of excited. My wallet is not ready. My wallet is not ready at all.
I'm
I'm
surprised
looking
they
at
put
these.
RoboCop in there. Just.
I yeah. Also RoboCop. And I'm like, okay. These guys did do, or Motoroid did do a pretty cool looking. Um, I don't have the kit. One for if anybody saw RoboCop 2, the Robo Kane model.
All
Um,
right.
so that looked pretty neat because it's pretty detailed and cool. But yeah,
Cool.
there's a whole bunch of I did not expect this. I did not expect the Eldora 5 mech to be there from Gunx Sword. Get hype. It's the one that looks exactly like Gao Gai Gar, except with brighter color and a bird face on the chest.
Okay. Yep.
It's that one. I
All
am
right.
I am excited. If these come to fruition, I will be most pleased.
Yeah. No. These look pretty cool. So.
Also, Getter Dragon, which I'm certain is nonsense. That's not going to happen, but it might. So that would be cool. But yeah, some pretty neat stuff, and a bunch of Might Gain and Gridman stuff, which I'm also fairly excited for.
I did see the Gridman in there.
Yeah,
Gridman looks like it could be
Gridman.
great.
baby Dan Dan.
Yeah.
Also Voltron.
Yeah. Which one?
Gridman is like it's Gridman is like
Uh,
always thrown into these like mecha things, even though he's like
An ultra.
borderline, I guess.
He's an ultra.
he looks like a combiner mecha. Like some of his look like dead on for
Oh,
like
yeah, some of his
Transform.
later combinations, but this is
Oh
his
yeah.
base form. So.
Yeah, he's basically a mecha ultra, cyber ultra. Like Ultraman X, we could have had that. By the way, we didn't, but I felt like it was perfect to have
We got
Gridman and
yeah,
X.
I was kind of confused after the fact why we didn't quite ever get there, but maybe to make Gridman stand on its own. But I don't know what the justification was.
I don't know.
Also, Tatakai Ikuzawa!
So
It
yeah,
looks so good. It's got such long gams.
yeah. Oh, so okay. So I just wanted to make sure we were covering the mecha toy thing. All right, so as
Yes.
long as we're doing that, and then from there we'll do our regular shenanigans. Go ahead and gush some more, Frag. It's all good.
Also, I've never played Gun Parade March because I don't think it's ever been translated. But like, there's a model for that one. It's got the round shoulders and the feet with toes. Um, yep.
Hi, Bomb Muteki! Oh, Ghost might get hit. I'm sorry. Y'all see the screen.
Ghost, no.
He missed. X8 missed.
Ghost. Don't let it be like that one movie.
You mean every movie he gets jobbed in?
Does he ever? Does he always get jobbed in every movie? I can't remember.
I mean, he kind of has to die in order to get his power.
The only
so-
movie he
That's
didn't.
true.
The only movie he didn't get jobbed in was Final. They say
And
Generation.
he was barely
Final.
in that one, to be
Yeah,
fair.
to be fair, he was barely in
They
there, bro.
didn't have a chance to beat him, to bully him and make him seem bad.
That movie was just build exposition featuring X8.
Definitely. Yeah, I'm beginning to remember this film and
It's-
why I
it
did
w-
not remember it.
It's on for me. It was really slow. That's my only thing because it was a lot of exposition, and so a lot of the fight scenes weren't as good as the first Heisei Generations because Sakamoto was not on that film, and I feel like he should have been. I'm okay with it now, looking back on it. Even though Drive should have been in that movie because he wanted to, but he couldn't because he was playing Red for like Detective Pikachu and working on the dub lines for the main character. But that's besides the point. I'm ranting. Done. Take over, please, quickly.
I'm back. What are you guys doing? Why are you ranting
Oh
again?
no, we have Blaze here instead.
Okay.
Echo, are you an old man? Don't be afraid.
Hey,
no,
hey, hey.
he brought up Drive again. You know
Hey,
how he is.
hey, hey,
I thought you
Hey.
loved Drive.
hey, hey,
Exactly. That's why he has to talk about it whenever it gets brought up.
hey, Tigamite, relax. My bad. I'm sorry. Ultraman Blazer, relax. Okay.
If anything, I was the one who tried to bring up Drive, but then I've kind of like calmed down now recently.
You let me love my favorite writer. Okay. He's a car. He can't do much else. Just a fancy car. Okay.
Hey.
I'll let you do much more than a bike.
He's yeah, that's true. But he is also a fancy car. That bike was made to be better, but guess what? Not as fancy. Okay, I can only talk about the king so much. You know what I'm saying? Before like, I get tired of talking
I
about
thought
the
we
king.
were talking
sometimes.
about Drive, not Geo.
Yeah, exactly. See, he gets it. Anyway, let's move on now. Greg, I'm sorry. I took
Right,
the mic. Take your
No,
mic.
I still love that season so much.
It's just got a really
One thing.
All right.
has a really cool series potential lineup of series reps for this model kit season.
Nice.
Pretty neat.
So if you have the disposable income to use on model kits for your own sanity and to keep you from doing something stupid, go ahead and do it.
My model kit disposable income is going to writers. So.
Wait, which model kit?
This is for the stuff in which channel did I put?
Anime manga.
Yeah.
Anime
Oh,
manga
yeah.
sweat.
And a
Is it
manga.
like a model kit?
It's a lot of model kits for giant.
A lot of model kits.
They just released a new one for the Mercury, which I don't think I like as
Ooh.
much original.
Anyway,
Is that the one with like the booster pack on its?
Yeah, I really prefer the original look more. Like
I'm sort
It
of
looks fun.
50-50. Like I don't think it looks bad, but they do kind of look tacked on, and I'm sort of like,
have you watched it yet, by the way? Because it's
I've
for me
seen
at least
only
very good.
clips. I have not kept up.
I just know Shawty got knocked out, and it was the funniest thing ever.
Beat the fuck out, just like.
No, because her friend got one tapped, and then she went to her and she said, "Yeah, let's go, make it."
It kind of got a princess, lieutenant vibe to it. I'm not saying
Yeah, the
it's
Utena vibe.
Absolutely.
I'm down with that. I actually liked
It's
Utena.
I'm
Utena?
not
Utena?
1,000% sold in truth, but it's like I saw the prologue, the first episode. Did I watch the second episode? I think I watched the second episode as well. Prologue was dope.
yeah, bro.
See,
That-
it's
that
sort of like
child
I'm
is
like,
murdered.
okay, is it gonna go somewhere? And
Dude, that little
most of
baby.
what I was seeing was it very pointedly not going anywhere, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna wait until it's done and
Yeah.
go
Well,
from
episode 12, it kind of like when you they kind of like lead up to something. At least, although with how much they hype up, like I'm just saying, this episode 12,
No
which is the first
spoilers.
half, they make a lot of big thing happen, which will be kind of exciting, but also worry. Like, are they gonna follow up for real with the second half, or are they just gonna fall off and they just like, oh, we forgot we leave these thing open? And I'm just
Yeah,
worried about that.
Fair
I'm
enough.
just a
That's
bit
fair.
worried.
I've been spoiled.
Not Blaze.
So.
Not Blaze with a fair criticism.
But what's that
No,
supposed to mean? You're like, this is Red
Go ahead.
Ranger,
Go
like,
ahead and
doesn't do
say it.
anything.
No. Go ahead and say it. Go ahead and say it. You out here with your insults. I heard you hold back.
Nothing. Don't worry about it. You always
You was
lead
gonna
us, you know.
you was gonna call me a monkey, wasn't you? What are you freezing?
No, that'd be.
What are you freezing?
I didn't know.
No,
Blaze,
no.
Blaze, you need it.
Damn.
Blaze, you gotta just focus on trying not to screw up the world, okay?
Oh, I'm
You're
saying,
gonna be busy next year. You're gonna be busy next year.
right?
I'm telling you, freaking Dunn is gonna be that one guy who constantly criticizes me. I'm like, I know, man. I'm trying to
Well-
What do you
worry
mean
about collateral
gonna be?
damage as
What do you
well.
mean gonna be that guy? I am that
Look,
guy.
look. Until me and Jukebox actually become common writers,
Watch
and
Post
like
Red
until
Baby.
me and Jukebox actually become common writers, this is all we got. Jukebox gets all. He's getting a lot of merch for his power set, and I'm so upset by that. Like, where's mine at?
Alright. I have to ask because I did have so much fun with. So I know Frack did, but for some reason he chose Dub. Did you guys go to the theater when like the Shin Ultraman finally in the
No,
US?
I couldn't
I
afford to.
didn't choose Dub. Dub chose me.
Yeah, you missed it, Blaze. We already talked about it. All right, so let's. I wanna move quite along here. So, you already know what time it is. Toku recommendation time. Young Fraggerton, what we got?
Ah, jeez. I honestly was prepared for this too. I'm really upset that my brain is completely spazzing.
Do I gotta call Orange Piccolo to motivate you,
Don't,
aka
don't.
gaslight you?
He's so large.
He's such a beefy boy.
He's
Speaking
such a
of,
large lad.
we
the heck are
did
you
see
guys talking
screenshots for Orange Piccolo and Xenoverse. So Xenoverse fan.
Really?
Yeah,
But
he's
it-
big. He's
and
a
it wasn't
big.
a creative character.
No, he's a big buffy dude, big burly dude with stretchy arms.
I'm happy.
I just let my
Uh,
Namekian become orange, and you won me. I can finally feel like a powerful Namekian. Saiyans get everything. I'm sick of it.
They
And
really do.
like keep the beast transformation for Gohan. Leave that to him. Just let us Namekians have something. It's important. That transformation is part of Piccolo's heritage. Anyway,
So, oh no, I just had it. Curses.
And it's gone.
And it is gone. No, not Turkish Star Wars. Where are you?
I
A real
Sorry,
thing.
I know
I
that
can't.
one.
I cannot
I
be
know,
bothered to.
I know.
Okay.
I-
I can't be
I'm
bothered to
aware.
explain it this time, but I will. I
not
promise.
Turkish Star Wars. I'm okay.
I don't know if I've recommended Just Beyond yet, so we're recommending
You
Just
definitely
Beyond.
haven't yet, but you should.
Okay, hold on.
Uh,
Let me bring
So,
that up.
Just Beyond.
The
He's Space
metal-
Wolf. He's a metal hero. He goes
Yep.
around space. He fights Satan Gorth.
The strongest Afro hero.
He's got great hair energy. Okay, I love this man.
I'm
The
not
show
denying
meanders like a brother trucker, and I kind of like it for that.
Watching this man just throw down and never lose a single fight in a fun way, mind you, it's just hilarious.
Like they're pretty great action sequences. Like some of them are
No, they
downright brutal. It's really good. There's not much plot there, but that's okay. It's
Are
like
you
it's
sure?
an
I'm pretty
episode-
sure there's a plot there.
There
for some
is.
reason.
I didn't say there was
Bible-ish plot
no
for some reason.
plot, but it's just it's like episode by episode. There's not. It's like Satan Gorth is being a dork and making people's lives miserable because that's what baddies do.
Well, I said
Also
it's
monsters.
That's what
All right,
baddies
so for people who want to know what Just Beyond looks like as the metal hero, give me a second.
He's gonna pull it up.
Yep.
Bragg, do your recommendation.
So that's my recommendation. Watch Just Beyond.
Oh,
Also,
okay.
it's in English, so
It's also
Ah.
or
on
it's
the
been
Crunchyroll.
translated.
There you go.
It's been
That's
translated.
that's what Just
Other
Beyond looks like.
languages too. Yes, that's
Yeah.
correct.
There you go.
Hooray for language.
It
The
just
Tower of
I think stream might
Babel
be
has
lagging.
not lost us yet. We haven't been led to the dark times.
it's just so
Also, do you want to see
hilarious.
the guy who
Oh
transforms into
no, that's
Jespion?
silly.
Look
Do
at
it. Do
You
it.
do it. Okay.
He's an impressive individual. He has hair.
Look at this guy. Look at this goofball. Look at him. He patted the fro down. He's like, yeah.
The same goofball would probably give nightmare to his villain all the time because, by God. I'm saying this right now, like just beyond villain, it made me laugh mainly because they try so hard. They pick up so many schemes that would work in every other series, but they're just unlucky enough to encounter this madman with an afro because this guy just doesn't stay down. It's
He
like,
just does not care. He's like, nah, you're clearly not fighting for justice in space. So
they literally
you're
use all the
going
trope.
down.
I'm like, like, okay, you have to follow the rule. We're introducing a neo general. We
Yeah,
kidnap
see?
a kid.
There you go.
and
Full armor shot of Jespion. You're welcome,
You-
guys.
By the rule of like Toko, you should lose a fight least. But nope, I'm gonna kill this neo general right now. I'm like, what the hell is this?
Oh yeah. Oh my God, that's right. He does like completely bop that dude, doesn't he?
Yeah, this
He
dude
like shows up that episode. And he's just like, nah.
He coming
He's
with
like,
all
I'm
the
a big
energy,
deal. I'm a boss
right?
people around. Just feels like, nope.
Like, what is? No,
You
you should.
picked
You
the
should lose.
wrong
You should, like,
day.
you should retreat and then like comment how strong these new enemy, and you have to try harder. I'm like, oh, is that how we do things? I don't know.
He's pretty rude.
Also,
It's great though, because like as somebody who's watched however much of this stuff, and you have a fair idea. You watch Sentai, you have a fair
Right,
idea of
right.
how they want to pace things, and then it's just like this dude's just out there. And you're like, who is that? Huh? Wait, you mean he's really not coming back next week? What?
Oh my god!
What? Just be on chill.
Oh god!
Dial it back. Dial it back.
They freaking like outnumber him. They take a kid hostage. They try every trope. Like, okay, you should at least lose one fight, right? This
Also-
trope always works.
Also,
Nope.
this is this is the callback to last week. I'm not playing the music, so please don't get mad at me. But remember who's that guy? I gotta show you a little bit of the music video.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
Who's that guy?
Who's that guy?
That sounds pretty cool. That song in time, dude. Back to back, those two
Yeah,
songs.
look,
I like
this
it.
is. I'm not playing the song, so don't hurt me. But this is the music video. Yeah, he's coming. Who's that guy? Yeah, look at the shocker who's getting down, baby. Look at him. Yeah, that's all you getting from me.
But what about your song of the week, Echo?
What do you mean his song of the week?
It's Jukebox's song of the week. I just
What
needed to call
what
back.
about your song of the week, Echo?
I don't have one. Anyway, Jukebox. That's a good segue. Jukebox, take over quickly.
All right. Oh, what was that?
It was Blaze.
Do I even want to
It
know?
was Blaze.
Somebody's just doing DJ work, man.
Is that a song called? What was that? What the heck?
I mean, probably yes.
Ugh.
So yeah, just go on YouTube and look up who's that guy for the actual music video with the actual catchy song. It's really good. It's a good song. Way too good for
Alright.
that movie.
Well, for song recommendation for our song of the week this we've been doing Kamen Rider a lot recently, so I figured we should do another franchise. I'm thinking Sentai. In that case, why not? I don't want to wait until the 50th anniversary to do this one. So, Super Sentai. Da 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 da. The superhero getter. The ending song of Gokaiger. That's the recommendation.
Possibly, what if I saw that on YouTube?
Superhero
Like,
Getter is fire.
I just thought it's
It
like,
is fire.
This what would get the robo?
It is like the quintessential anniversary song.
Yeah,
So thought Getter Robo, but that's because
you're
'cause I'm
old.
always thinking. That's because I'm always thinking of the best way to vanquish the dinosaur empire. So
Wild.
I mean, you have to understand, Frag was there when the dinosaurs
Listen.
empire ruled.
Hey yo.
they keep trying to evolve, and I'm like, nah, you can't evolve because Getter Rays.
So what
You
I'm
know?
hearing is Frag has a Metal Hero suit so powerful He went back in time to fight the evil dinosaur overlords from
Listen,
Oh
evolving.
no! Oh no! No, he didn't go back in time. He was just there.
Oh, I was
Hey,
just there.
hey,
Huh?
oh, hey, listen.
I was wearing a bunch of rocks on my body. I went chock and then spent the next 10 minutes going click, clack, 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 click, click, clack. Okay, they're on. Let's go.
No,
Time
see,
to bully some dinos.
see. I gave you. I no, no.
Roguelike club.
I fixed your lore.
the button.
Done is ruining your lore. There's a difference.
what-
I got sent back through time because of
Blaze
that's
shenanigans.
That's what happens when somebody's like, let's slap him into Maku's
I mean,
face.
to be fair, it's Blaze shenanigans. Blaze has been Tigamite for all time, and now he's a full
I
ultra.
want to recommend a song as well.
Oh, you want to recommend a song? Okay, what you got? What you got, mascot?
Oh, M87.
Go on.
Yeah, that's it. I like it. That's all.
which
I don't know.
What is that?
87th song? There's
Yeah, you gotta be. You come on. Is this a,
Wait, I just say M87. I don't think there's another song with that name, is it?
from what?
from what?
Oh, yeah,
You
Shin Ultraman.
It's from Shin Ultraman. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. That see.
And-
See, I'm a jukebox. You gonna have to do the songs from now on because I can't. I tried to be nice, but this man. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, boys. You're good. You heard him. M87 from Shin Ultraman. Yeah.
My
Don't
actual
worry.
recommendation is still Getter. Is like the quintessential anniversary song. I wish
Yeah.
every franchise had a Getter. Unfortunately, they don't.
Unfortunately.
Oh well.
I
But-
agree because then you'd have 3-man teams going around bullying dinosaurs, and that'd be good.
Hey, can't wait for
Alright.
40. Not 40. Can't wait for 50 so we can get another superhero together with a full music video. That's gonna be great.
Wait, what do you mean 50?
The 50th anniversary.
Super Sentai.
Wait,
Because
what?
they gotta update the song every like 5 years. please.
Yes.
When is the 50th anniversary again? I mean, it should be far away, right?
I don't think it's that far away.
Was no
Uh,
because
on.
we're on
King Oger will be 48. King
Yes,
Oger
yeah.
will
2
be
more years.
48.
2 more years.
God damn it.
It's only a couple of years away. Yep.
Why does Toku remind me how old I am nowadays?
Yeah,
Freaking
because
when
Lupat are like two separate
I-
teams still. So yeah.
look at like some people say Ultraman Blazer is supposed to be like new generation Ginga, and then I'm going, wait, Ginga's
It's-
old enough to get
yeah,
a new generation?
I
It's-
was just gonna say.
No,
he
he's
was
not-
saying that.
No, it's a
Well,
celebration of the it's a celebration of the
I swear,
10,
I feel like just
10 new
yesterday
gens.
when I
That's all
see
it
that
is.
Shiny boy rise up, then get kicked away from his transformation form. I'm like,
Yeah.
how
Yeah,
long
Blaze,
ago was
Blaze.
that?
Let's
Okay.
let's correct it a little bit. Ultraman Blazer is a celebration of the new generation of Ultra, from
Apparently.
Ginga. Yeah, from Ginga to Decker, from what we know so
That's-
far. Allegedly.
That's all rumors still. I'm just gonna throw that out.
There you
I
go.
don't
I'm
like
Because
that. I'm on record now as saying I do not like this.
he's
I'm-
old.
I'm not saying because new bad, but because it was Gaia's turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, definitely. We're all in agreement of that. It was definitely Gaia's turn.
You're done, guy, buddy. Where's guy?
I personally don't care.
Admittedly, Gaia stands super well on its own. and
Yeah.
doesn't
Yeah,
need
that's
any
true.
help,
That's true.
But even then,
It's Gaia's turn. You know.
it's Gaia's.
Hey, what if Blazer gets another Ultra and it's the Gaia rep, and they share it, like
But
Victory
Gaia
and
has
Ginga.
two reps.
Oh, so like it's gonna be like 4 Ultras. Blaze, you got a team of Ultras. Can we be Ultras, Blaze, to team up with you and do a better job than you? So a little more likable, you know.
Don't worry, Echo. I'm sure there's gonna be a Sentai Echo, a Rider, or an Ultra Echo eventually. Just give it.
We don't need an Ultra Echo, cause it'll be Ultra Woman Echo. Because yeah,
I fail to see the problem here. Embrace it.
there's no problem here.
I'm
It's just-
still waiting. I'm still waiting for an ultra female lead. We haven't really had one since.
Ever?
I mean, Ace kind of counts because they were 2 people, sort of, and then she leaves.
Because Moon, the freaking Moon again.
all right. Oh, not y'all jumping ghosts, Beast. I saw that.
You know what? Beast, speak your truth about mayonnaise.
Let's move right along here to a trifecta of transformations, just because I feel like it. This one's gonna be fun. At least for the first
Trifecta.
one. Yeah, it's a
Are we
trifecta,
doing?
baby.
I like the sound of that.
All right, Echo, what you got?
This one is a little fun. And we were talking about it a little bit last week, so I figured might as well show off some non big three Toku, at least for the first one. Here we go.
Okay, I will need to refresh the stream then. Hopefully it catches up.
Hopefully. So we're on the Ryukendo. Gonna shoot the
Ah, yes.
yeah, we're gonna shoot the first henshin for Ryukendo.
Naruhodo.
Okay, I have the stream got up.
Okay.
Good.
So here we go. Look at that sword, baby. Oh, this is music. Hold on. It's a little music.
Saber in your hand.
Look at it. It's got a key and a giant blade.
Delicious, delicious home video quality. Let's
Yeah.
go.
But it looks. Look at it. Look at it. Got a whole.
Always the physical.
Hey,
I am
yo.
a dragon. Awoo.
Ow. Look at that.
Also,
It's cool.
CGI
What?
Abomination Catfish.
CGI Abomination
Celebrate-
Catfish. Yeah, Ryukendo though.
From the beginning. Cool show.
Yeah, Ryukendo, baby.
It is a good show.
Born with
Saber
the
in
light
your
of a
hands.
dragon fang, smashing
From
the
like
dude.
10
Look at
years
that.
beforehand.
Ryukendo. Raiju. There you go. That's
Also, the
that's
the
one.
other the gun bike dude. His bike is cool. I don't remember his name. I'm sorry. I just remember him as the gun bike wolf dude. I think it's a wolf. Gun wolf thing. He's cool. Also, Jack Moon is neat. He's an excellent villain. He steals the show. It's good.
So yeah,
Magic
that's
Bullet
that's,
Chronicles.
that's the first one. You know, we got a little Ryukendo in there. Also, just another non big three tokusatsu, just cause.
Ryu Gundo? Gunno?
Sure, maybe. I don't know. I haven't watched the series in like
Quite
10
some
years,
time?
so you're going to have to be patient with my old man memory brain.
That's not what I was looking for.
Who's trying to
Yeah.
mash out QTEs?
Blaze, who else?
Blaze, what are you doing to that poor controller?
I'm trying to do a combo.
On a controller?
Yeah,
Fuck.
I assume. That's what it sounds like.
God damn it.
Where did I go again?
Oh, I'm right here.
finding
I'm right here.
technical-
There
Oh.
we go.
He hasn't abandoned us yet, and if he has, well, that's
I'd
bad.
let you know if I abandoned you, but here we go.
Wait, I-
We jumping into Garo, baby. Let's go.
Oh, Garo. All right.
Yeah.
Also,
Oh yeah. Done. You should try Gato.
you
I'm
should-
going up until we see a familiar face. By the way, so Makai Knights are super awesome.
Well, we know who that is.
Yeah. Makai Knights are awesome. Look at them. Look
Oh,
at them.
that's the other bit of news. We'll get to that after.
Yeah, we'll get to that. Just
Oh, about what he. Okay.
I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit here.
It's okay. You can show his transformation when he gets to it as he falls for like 50 feet before doing a thing.
Oh, there,
This
okay,
is
there we
more
go.
than-
There we go. He's in the air doing it. And takedown.
Goodbye, rabbit thing.
Tim Burton's Garo.
I hate you so much.
You know what?
Honestly, I
You're
think he
not
could
wrong.
probably do okay. The
Yeah.
question,
I can see that.
the horrors are absolutely very Tim Burton, and I'm here for it.
Now, hold on. I'm trying to get to our familiar face here.
Blaze, that combo better be like funky fresh. Better be clean. That better be like when Zedge goes and does pseudo alt from the Reborn's Gundam. in Max and Boost. It better be funky, fresh, and clean. The way
Funky
you're
fresh
saying
beats.
what
Funky fresh beats.
the way you're what the fucking there, Blaze, definitely indicates to me that it's just not funky fresh.
What? Are you,
I am-
what?
He's not listening to me. He's just trying to mash his combos.
Of course not.
Okay.
I can totally hear you. Don't worry about it.
Mhm.
I'm just busy.
So yeah, I guess to go to the news because I assume this is going to be a segue. I guess Decade decided to enter the world of
Can't even say it.
studio licensing.
I don't know. Okay. Yeah.
I don't know why he decided. I don't know why the man has decided to do what he did, but I'm like, you know
You're
what?
fine.
Go for it, dude. Nobody's doing anything with those properties anyway. I
This
mean,
is true.
they were talking about doing a Megazone 2-3 reboot, and it looked honestly mediocre as hell, and I was not enthused. But you know what? It's been literally years since they've said anything about it. So at this point, I assume it's dead. So at this
Yeah.
point, you know what? Go for it, dude. I don't know how competent you are at managing that sort of a company, but if you are, great. If you're not, yay!
If you're not,
Status-
Honore Decado.
you know, exactly. It's a win-win for everybody. Really.
I'll let it rock because I couldn't find it. I
I'm
thought I
so-
found it. I'm so
You were
sorry.
looking for the Jenga?
Yeah,
Yeah,
It's fine.
it's
it's
fine.
out there
It's out
somewhere. So,
But yeah, Makai Knights are awesome. That's number 2.
they're pretty cool.
Oh,
They have some pretty awesome suits. I love
They're
that.
pretty good. They're used fairly sparingly, because they have a time limit, and also because like they're 50% CGI until later when they're like 100% CGI, and at the time it was very expensive, and now it's
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
Yeah.
Also, the suits, if they were 100% practical, like the one with the wings and the horse, would be hideously clunky and hard to use, which would be awesome. But like, you're not gonna have a dude rolling around with shiny golden wings because you'll kill the suit actor, and we don't want to kill suit actors. That's bad.
We don't want to a repeat of the Kiva incident.
We don't want to repeat.
We really
of Kiba.
don't.
We don't want to repeat of Changerion. We don't want to repeat of. That's the other one I wanted to recommend. But what's that one called? He's totally not RoboCop. Not JP. The other one.
John
It'll-
Person?
damn.
That's JP. Not
So-
John Person. He counts.
Oh, I did forget about that news though, Frank. So we'll go over that a little bit more. But I kind of wanted to do one of my favorites for this one. Just
Oh, for your
this
ever
one.
henshin.
Yeah, for the other Henshin, and here we go. He's a
Brian,
very
what you
good.
got?
He's a very good boy.
Oh.
Sitting around will doing nothing won't get me anywhere, baby.
Oh, there's the street. There it is. Okay.
There.
Yes.
Okay, yep.
My boy.
Good old Jeed.
He's my boy. You gotta have G in there. Hey, I gave you Saber last week.
Hey, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. Did you hear me complain?
Hey,
I
hey,
didn't
it was
complain
a
about you
hey,
choosing Jeed.
hey, it was a joke. Relax. I still have that
my
device in
champ.
my closet somewhere. Yeah, G the primitive. Look at him, my boy.
I mean, technically he's Belial's boy, but okay.
Hey, he doesn't need a terrible dad like
Listen.
that.
He has another dad that he plays Tekken with, who's much better.
Speak on it, Fred.
Come on, X-Aid! You have... I don't know how many lives you have, but you have very small of HP in the dream. Come on, X-Aid, you have the dream! The dream!
Like, oh shit.
Oh, they're both down to 0 lives. X-Aid the dream! X-Aid the dream! You cannot fail now! There you go.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. One of the only reasons I have to get a PS5 is so that we can actually play
Climax Fighters again.
which is sad. Because that game's not great.
Well,
I
it's
like it.
like
You could do so much worse, but you could do so much better.
it's
I mean,
like
I take
5
that
years
over.
old at this
It
point.
is.
So
Yeah,
I know.
take it
I
over
would
the
love
performance.
another one, but hey, Shin is coming, so there's that. Also, I do have my get tie lined up. There you go. That's the word I was thinking of.
oh, free henshins and a gatai. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't run out of material there, Echo.
Oh, I have plenty of material.
Good.
Don't worry. One day I'll get when I run low on material, then I'll have LT Gray transform because LT Gray is a common raider. I stand by that.
I'll allow it. I'm not in a position to allow or disallow anything, but that one I will allow.
Hey, he
I
spins the
actually
belt.
have
He
no
goes
idea what
Henshin.
that is.
Don't
So
worry. I'll
LT Gray is a really old Nicktoon.
yeah. I'll
Okay, so you said a word there, and it is
Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon cartoon.
no, you said old, and that is extremely context heavy. Because when you say a really old Nicktoon, I'm like, so Ren and Stimpy, right?
No, it's from the 2000s.
And
It's from the 2000s.
okay,
It's not
so
Showa old. It's like
or
Heisei old.
Doug, you know,
Oh,
I'm
you mean
like,
before Doug went to Disney?
if Doug's part of Disney,
Yeah, the second half
when
of
did
Doug.
that happen?
Yeah, Doug went to
Wow.
Disney a while ago. You're old.
Oh shit.
Thanks. I think.
Anyway,
You're
let's,
old.
let me do the last Gatai. I'm so sorry for those two. Here we go. This will be a fun one. Ooh, you're gonna like it probably. Depends on how much you like railroads. We'll see.
Ooh.
Shinkalion?
Huh? No,
Or?
no, Tokyo.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I was.
that's good too.
Yeah.
How about Mike Gain? Also railroads.
Oh, you know what, Frag? You reminded me from last week. I forgot all
Okay.
about it. I don't want to. I don't want to take too much time, but like at the same time, this is all Tokusatsu. No, well, that one may be anime, but it's still nice,
I just gotta say, since we're watching it, I love how simple the Kokuju's combination sequence is.
right?
It's literally just line all the trains up and stand.
There you go. Like
Proper planning, man.
proper planning.
It's like we're efficient. They're getting it done. You know.
that's
Exactly.
what this is what we get. Say, hey, look, it's the sword from Geats.
I mean, not wrong.
There you go.
Thank you for writing.
Yeah, trains. While
Oh.
they may not be popular over here, I still like this. This is actually a very good Sentai once you get past the aesthetics if you're not into it. I recommend it, but I can understand completely.
Yeah, no, Tokuju holds a special place in my heart.
Right.
First year of college was rough, and I discovered Tokuju, and oh, it got me through it so hard.
Huh.
I love it.
That's actually
Fell
really
in love
good.
with it ever since. Yeah.
Right. So again, I recommend it personally. The story was good. Best villain designs that we've had in quite some time to me.
Like we were talking about that one rabbit being a Tim Burton monster. Like all the monsters in that show are like Tim Burton-esque. It's so good.
But like I can understand if the aesthetics don't, trains are kind of weird to work with. I get it.
Trains are the model of efficiency. I have not watched more than a couple episodes of Shinkalion, but I will eventually get around to it. And that show is about We Love Trains, the anime. Trains that transform into giant robots that destroy aliens, and also negative emotions, and also aliens with negative emotions, I think. Also, like Godzilla that one time? It had a lot of crossovers.
Just because I want to bring this up, one of my favorite standalone episodes of Tokyuger is the one they're fighting like a typewriter monster, and whatever the typewriter monster says types comes true. So he types "blue dies at sunset," or the real name of the Blue Ranger. Blue dies at sunset. So he goes through this whole training montage. They get to the fight. Blue fights him solo for a little bit. Then sunset happens. He dies, and then revives. And that is the best moment ever because during the fight he typed on the typewriter and revives at the very end. Nice. It's great. I love it.
Also, I'm glad we have great. No, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about some good memories. But this is the last Gatai because I want to make Frag laugh, and I called him old. I feel like I owe him. Yeah. Listen. Listen, just hear me out. Okay?
He's not wrong, but like people are like, "Oh, it's an old Nicktoons show," and I'm like, "Okay, but you've got to understand that I'm asking the question because your definition of old is like at least a decade off from my best guess."
Raijino.
This is the one. Yes, this is the one. It just goes on forever. Actually, this isn't even the longest in that series, but Raijino is great.
I'm sorry, the footage quality is not good.
Let's see this.
I'm sorry, the footage quality is not good, but like, I knew I recognized it from somewhere, and I was like, oh, this makes sense. Yeah.
All right, so they store it in the school building.
The school is
yes. Yeah.
Oh.
This runs on like old school Yusha or Braves logic, so it's like he is it is the school kind of. It's great.
It is.
It's absolutely adorable.
So yeah.
And the desks are like the pilot chairs.
Oh, we're gonna get there.
They're the ones who have pure hearts or something. So the giant robot or the alien space cop is like, listen.
Oh, it keeps getting better.
You're gonna have to fight evil and have a giant robot.
All right, so we have removed one room from the school.
It's gonna keep going forever.
It's gonna go on for a while. This is just
the beginning. The desks around the command table.
No, it's just the beginning. Look.
This is before it gets upgrades, possibly, so it goes on even longer.
This one's for you, Frank.
Thank you.
All right.
I really do appreciate it.
I'll open up our future laptops, okay?
Next guitar will be an old favorite. That's all I'm gonna say.
The windows are actually computer screens, all right?
Bro's trying to take it out. He's like, what's going on? Oh. Yeah. Access flash, baby.
Oh, everyone gets watches. Okay.
Swatch. And before we move on to superhero time, I want to ask you all a question. I'm pretty sure we talked about it in season 1.
That guy just gets shoved in the locker, okay?
Yeah.
Someone has to do it.
It's good. This keeps going. This keeps going.
Just keeps going. Every episode.
Every episode.
Every episode. You sit through this.
All right, we have our robot.
Oh no!
How did he? Is he? I thought he was in space. Oh, no. I guess he.
Space. It's. Don't worry about it.
Why?
They're still
lying upside down.
Underground.
They're still in the.
But why would you store the lion mech upside down?
Would you rather Would you rather the Ferris wheel transform into?
Kind of.
It's
not really. But it's kind of.
All right, the track, the pool building, and all the gym stuff.
Yep.
Okay, I saw the stands light up. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, under the pool is the bird. Makes sense.
Yes, under the pool is the bird. Look, we're just gonna have fun with this episode.
The lion is still just upside down.
Yeah.
Listen.
Oh,
they'll get there eventually.
There you go.
I guess they just couldn't thing in the basket. They couldn't like break the basketball stadium. They had to keep that all one piece.
Well,
I
yeah,
guess.
because they've got to flip over the track
I
upside down.
By
It
the
won't
way,
fit otherwise.
I almost picked Go Danner for some reason. I was like, why was I thinking Go
There is
Danner?
Gatai in that.
There is, but we don't want to show Go Danner.
I don't know. There's other things in that show too.
Oh, just
That
they
legitimately.
loaded him in the cannon.
Yes, that's the only way.
All right.
Yeah.
Bird go. Lion go.
And there you go.
Oh, reusing some animation. Oh,
No,
Don't
I'm sorry.
worry.
I'm not getting
Don't
to.
do that.
I'm not getting to that one. Actually,
Don't worry.
you know
So,
what? I think this is the one that goes on forever. It's 7 minutes.
oh no. So
That I'll save that for
about-
next week.
about the meta series that's from the Eldran series is it's kind of like a sister series to the Yusha series. So
Right.
Gao Gaigar, X Kaiser,
Yep.
Firebird, etc.
All the Braves. Yep.
The Braves. But kind of like on a budget, I guess. It was intended to either supplement or compete with. I don't remember the provenance. I think they're both animated by Sunrise.
Yeah.
But yeah, like the first show is pretty by the numbers, with very long transformation sequence. The second show, Ganbaruger, is absolutely phenomenal, and I recommend it to literally everyone. It's got a 3-man band of plucky children, which ordinarily should be a death sentence, but is actually quite entertaining. That show has fun.
Yeah.
A lot of
Yeah. We're gonna go through the other Gatai for next week. I got this.
Yeah, tight.
Those are fun. Okay, transformations are fun. They're a staple. The only reason I went to anime this time was for Frag.
It's a good one.
It is a good one. They keep getting
Actually,
longer.
do care about the. Oh my god, yes. Ganbaruger actually dials it back and actually has more fun as a show. But then the third series in that meta franchise is just like, oh my gosh, what are you doing? These are so long. It just keeps going.
Just keeps going. So I have a question for you guys. Now we're
All
pretty
right.
much. I hope the class has enjoyed their fun, taking some good notes, and we'll go back to their dorms to listen to Superhero Getter. You got to see some fun stuff here. Some nice writer Sentai transformations. You did see some fun Gatais and a special bonus. Now, I have a question for the teachers. The teachers here, and our mascot Blaze.
All right.
Favorite henshin device, or what is your preferable henshin device? Would you like a wrist changer, a belt changer, maybe a sword or gun changer? Would you like a spell, or would you like to, get beamed armor down upon you from on high, from a satellite or whatever we have? What you want?
Hmm. Honestly, for practicality, probably just a cell phone. Either a cell phone or the wrist changer.
Okay.
Like,
All right. So
if we're just being
awfully
like
hard to
practical,
beat
so
those.
Okay.
It is really hard to beat
so
those.
so for cell phone, right? Would you like a Fies phone to belt combo? Phone dial numbers and make it happen? Or what you want going on with the phone?
no, I think just the phone is simple enough, like a Gal Ranger.
Yeah, except we're
They
in
just
new.
Gal
We're in
Ranger just got the one button, plain and simple, just beep. There we go. Already engined.
But since we're in a new age, you're gonna get an iPhone. I'm sorry.
What? So Apple or Google or whoever can spy on you, transform.
How
where you are.
else will he fight the DMCA? He's using it
You
to
asked,
his.
No,
He's
you said
you asked too much for our
he's
for
u-
our modern
he's
heroes.
using
No,
he's
that's-
using it to his advantage.
okay. That's not commentary. You just said like, what would I have? I think practically cell phone jingle would be easiest.
Shush, they
Comment
don't
on
need to know.
jukebox, though,
Don't
is
tell them what
completely different.
jukebox will have. Don't tell them. They
I've
don't
already
know.
explained how jukebox's belt works with the vinyls and all that.
Yeah. Now, Blaze, what about you, dear old mascot
What do you
buddy?
mean what me?
What kind of changer would you like for when you tension? Oh, wait, no, you still have the Ultra Crocs. I'm sorry, I forgot.
Yeah, I thought this is established canon.
Yeah, you still have the
To
Ultra
go
Crocs.
angry mode, he has to put on the Balaya croc.
Yeah. But no,
That's just how it is.
seriously though, Blaze, even though you have
He
the
just-
Ultra Crocs, what other
Hold on. He just wears them around all the time. Like
Yeah.
he goes out and work and stuff. And in order to henshin, he just clicks his heels together. Just.
clicks his heels together and switch them into sport mode? I'm telling you,
Like,
Oh.
gotta have that ankle support. But
No
Blaze,
place.
besides what your actual transformation
There's no
is,
place like M87. There's no.
Hey,
place
yo.
like M87. There's no place like M87.
oh, hey yo.
Oh God.
So Blaze, what kind of actual changer do you like though besides your Ultra Crocs?
What kind, eh?
Yeah.
Are we just talking about rider wise?
No, just what kind of general do you like?
I guess transmission that also work as a sword because as much as I love a belt, thing like Ryu Kendo, I really like.
Yeah, belt. Okay, so Blaze.
I do like weapon changers as well, just because you have them in your civilian form as well as your
Yeah, you
actual
do.
rider form. So
Blaze.
Oh shit!
To answer that, okay. So would you rather a
What?
tech based sword, a sword based a mystic magical type of sword? You know, where you just
like the Mystic Knights of Tir na Nog.
I think both are okay because
Thanks, Frank.
Sorry.
Yeah, yeah. What he said.
I really like.
Sorry, I already made that recommendation. Sorry.
I also like Ryu Kendo as well.
So would you like it magic based, or would you like tech involved with your henshin and your sword?
I guess in some instant magic is better because it's more versatile.
Okay.
Because you can literally make up the
Also, it
rules.
might be able to talk
Yeah.
to me and I won't feel too lonely.
I mean, you've
Hey.
been watching Zenkaiger, dude.
Hey, yo, this
Majin solves all the problems.
Majin is
He
just
really
Every
does.
single problem.
Majin is
It's pretty
busted.
great. Definitely most valuable ranger.
And she has her own. You know what? I'm not gonna talk about that today. Anyway,
Is she doing an ASMR now? Along with
yes.
Listen, Frack, I don't think you understand how many people waiting for this. I think.
No, I was talking about her
Listen.
pinup, but okay.
I
Blaze.
like Android girls as much as the next guy who likes Android girls. Maybe
Aye.
not that
Oh
much.
shit, that's a good one.
But yes,
Oh,
But at the same time, like
So-
I'm not gonna cast aspersions.
Blaze,
We got
Blaze. I just want to know: is your talking sword? Since you did bring it up, and I want to make sure we talk about this. We don't got
Uh-huh.
to. Is your talking sword like Caliburn, Excalibur type of deal? So Sonic and the Black Knight. So it's gonna yell at you to make sure you're not stupid,
Well,
or
Ryu Kendo. I'm a Ryu Kendo, man.
okay. But do you have a
Well,
male?
well,
Do you have a
something
do you
like
have a male or female talking sword? I just need to know.
What's the voice? I don't think that's matter really.
No, but I have.
Going real
I'll have
complicated.
jokes to make either way. So yeah.
What was it that I really like when it comes? Shit. What was it? I guess I like that word like betray expectation. So something like.
Either way, you're gonna fall in love with your sword. I know what's gonna happen, and I'm not.
I was waiting for it. I knew that's where it was going.
Yeah.
I saw the station I saw the train station.
Yeah,
Oh.
Tokyuju's.
Yep.
Yeah.
Train of thought. I saw where it was going. I was like, yep.
He's
That's where
gonna,
we're going.
You're gonna follow with a sword. So yeah, all right, Frag. What about you and your changers? Man, what's going on with you? What you like?
Quick, simple, small, pocketable. Not overly beholden to doodadery.
Okay, but
Um,
you want a phone?
Admittedly, like your average space sheriff doesn't even worry about having a Henshin device. They just have it beamed down on them, which
So
is sick and extremely practical. But you do have to have a thing floating around in orbit. But then you have like
Right.
classic ultras who are just like,
focus,
here's a thing,
focus,
here's a thing the size of I don't know
a
a pen,
spoon.
a big pen.
So
Listen, I
yeah,
don't think you I think you
He's spitting
grossly
at me.
underestimate the power of ultra sporks.
so yeah, so Frag takes
Space
a spork
sporks.
with him just in case he has to eat
Space
lunch.
sporks.
Just
Yeah, and it's one of those. It's one of those ones that auto rotates to pick up spaghetti.
ooh. Now you
Press
caught
the
my
button,
interest.
it spins around like a little satellite dish, and
And
that's how you pick up
Whee!
but
the beam that transforms you in 1.25 milliseconds.
yeah, Schwatch. And that's how he beat the dinosaur overlords to make it to us today. Thanks, Frag. We would have been under the
Uh,
tyrannical thumb of a T-Rex or raptors.
Tiny, tiny tyrannical thumb. Really, really small.
Got a big head, little arms.
I'm not sure how well that plan was fought through. I got where you got that. I know where you
Yeah.
got that.
Yeah.
At least we have. At least we have.
I'm mad he's the only one who got where I said that.
I don't know that they've got thumbs
Oh.
actually. They have
Oh,
physical
jukebox, you are a treasure. Thank you, sir.
words. What joke am I not getting?
It's to meet the
Meet the
Robinsons.
Robinsons.
Ah,
He used the T-Rex, but the T-Rex
Yeah,
couldn't do anything because he has
That
the
guy
big
went
head.
back in time and mind controlled the T-Rex, brought it to the future.
I
But
have
the
a big
T-Rex
head.
couldn't grab the
Oh,
kid
big buddy.
because
He
I've
has
got a
big-
big head and,
and
little,
little
arms.
arms.
I'm just not sure how well this plan was fought through.
yeah, that does seem like a slight
Oh,
defect.
it
Yeah.
was such a good idea, but then it's like, oh, yeah, never mind. So in terms for me, when it comes to changes, I am a man of weapon changes. I do love them.
All
Because
right.
some random objects, sometimes, Jeet, I love you, but that random object, come on now. Come on now, brother. But
Say what you will about Deckers, at least it's a nice mug.
so if you want hot cocoa, before you transform and kick butt, there you go.
Hey,
Yeah.
it's a good plan.
We can be like the Cure, use your dino charges and just shoot people, transform and then shoot them again, because that is awesome. I still love that changer. I need to buy it. Zenkaiser too, because yes, the gun
I do like the
changers.
thing. Yeah, the Gatling guns. Yeah.
They're so good. I just love that for Cure. Gun changers are dope. Sword changers are dope, but like sometimes you just kind of shoot the bad guy in the knee so he doesn't run off with the hostage and then transform and rider kick him.
Or in the case of Slash, sword gun changer.
Ooh, that's the best of both worlds, actually. Sword gun changer. Call
I think
me,
that's the only sword gun changer. I think.
call me Squall
be wrong.
Leonhardt, because I'm rolling with that now. Give me the sword. Yeah, sword gun, baby. Like his sword gun looks so impractical, but it's so awesome. Like, look at it. Oh, Squall, you are a trooper. Also, I love
Oh, you're
your
talking
fit.
about Swall's gunblade. Okay.
Yes,
yeah.
I love it. Look at it. So good.
I've seen. I love it.
Yeah.
It's just a revolver with a sword sticking out.
Right? It's so stupid, but it's so awesome. Who could hate that? Who?
No one. That's who.
Yeah, darn right. Also, I've been playing a lot of remake.
Hey.
I understand the pain of the house, but I got through him. Beat his ass.
The house is not that bad. Just use elemental stuff.
Yeah, but I heard Blaze's complaints, and I'm like, yeah, no, I got it, Blaze.
All right.
So now I'm climbing the pillar at the moment. Got to get ready for. I'm like, I got reunion now, so yeah, let me get back in the remake real quick. That's how it's like.
Yep. And then I'm hyped for Rebirth, but that's gonna be at the end of this year. So
Right? Such a long wait. So I gotta get through remake, get to integrate,
I'm curious how many and who are gonna die, if
or
anyone.
or if fate will change. Like
What are we talking
That's
about?
also possible.
we went on
FF7,
something. We
Final
went
Fantasy 7.
remake. Yeah,
Oh,
we went on a tangent. I'm
We went on
sorry.
a
no,
tangent.
no, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, because
By the way, anybody doing Gear Bash right now? I'm getting my ass
you
kicked by this guy here.
ask Frag to help you. I'm taking. We're being Frag agreed on an easy, lazy day. But if you want to go out there,
My ass getting trashed. This guy is way too good as Godzilla. God freaking damn.
hey. That said, let's move right along. I think it's about that time. Unless anyone has something a little extra. Oh yeah, the news real quick, because Frag, you did bring it up, and like, who decided to put Masahiro Inoue in that spot? Who?
I think Masahiro Inoue decided to put himself in that spot.
Bro
No,
said,
what
bro
happened is
said, I
the
want to be a CEO. I said, huh?
that's the role designated for him in this world. It's just like usual stuff. He's just like,
I guess
why am I having the CEO card?
he wants
What am
to.
I supposed to do here?
He visited the world of CEOs, and now he's like, yeah, next time Gem comes back, or his dad, or even Thouser, I want to be there too. Like, this is the only thing I can think of.
When they
CEO.
get all the CEO writers come together for like a business meeting, and Decade's just sitting there like, wait, why are you here? I'm a CEO. See,
He's
I have
gonna
a company.
he's gonna turn the chair around. I'm glad to have you all here for my business meeting. I just like, wait, you're a CEO? Yeah, you see my company right here. Even got the name tag that says boss CEO. We're good. Do you also have a world's greatest boss mug? I think not. Okay.
Oh my
Continue.
god.
Also, a
No,
world's greatest dad mug that he
No,
never
here's
gave to
here's
his
the thing with
father.
his world's greatest
Ooh.
boss mug. It doesn't have the apostrophe, so it's
Oh,
world's plural greatest boss.
I.
That's speaking my language. I like it.
Oh my god.
Please
Yeah,
shoot me an invite so I can help you bully some dude.
yeah, with your ultra crocs.
The
Nah,
lights.
we just
No, because I feel like Blaze just plays Dance Dance Revolution to get ready for his role of Ultraman Blazer. Got the croc set up, and
A
he's
way
just
to
do.
stay fit. Yeah,
Yeah,
can't fault him with that.
yeah.
Are you
Yeah, Blaze save the world, man. Also,
I-
if you can get us a cameo role, my dude, I would appreciate it.
Save the world.
Just
Dude, I'm
don't.
like back right now, man. Like, how did I get here?
Hey, listen. All I'm saying is, right, don't make me a hamster or a gerbil like in Hurricane. I don't want to be that.
Oh, okay. Now I'm gonna laugh. That's actually something Nev Echo, and it's just literally like a device. I'll laugh my ass off.
I'm gonna blame you. I'm gonna know it was your fault too. I'm gonna know it was your fault.
I mean,
Uh,
what's on the chance that
I
happens?
will be whatever guy is busy yelling at Blazer and getting mad at him for whatever.
hey, look, if I get turned into a gerbil or an inanimate object, I will be.
Goddamn thing!
Exactly.
I'm gonna be right there with you. How could you?
I'm going to keep a track of how much city destruction he causes, and I will expect Blaze to play for all of it.
Look,
Come on. Because
all
I'm like,
all
no,
I
I'm
can
the
say,
only
right?
white man in the city getting-
All I can
Listen,
say,
I'm making job opportunity for construction work. Okay.
There, see?
please.
He's thinking ahead.
Look, all I know is if you need help with insurance, I'm gonna send you to Blue. He's got an insurance company for all these Toku situations. Granted, he may not cover certain situations, like if a giant kaiju steps on your house. I'm sorry, but could have a little something there. We'll see. Shout out acquired.
I not really mind watching a series just about like how an insurance, a construction company deal with day to day, like
Yeah, it'll be like
kaiju attack,
yeah,
anything like that.
it'll be like the Office.
There is actually a movie like that, but unfortunately, it completely craps the bed like early, where it's just like, oh,
Was
here
it-
we've got this premise, and now we're just gonna do nothing with it. Don't worry.
Was
about
it
I'm like,
superheroes?
oh. No, I mean, I can't remember the name of the movie is the problem, but like the movie poster has like a dead kaiju in the background on a
Oh, I
beach.
know what you mean. I think
Yeah,
I
we
know
Yeah,
what
need it.
and
We need that.
it's kind of, unfortunately, it's not very good. It's
it
not.
has a
I
car attack and shit.
I
They didn't
feel
even
like
do
we
it.
could pull it. We could have it and pull it off Office style. You know,
What is Marvel's cleanup team called?
they had that. I know what you're talking about. I don't remember the name of it, unfortunately, but I know they had it, and it did not last long. If it started,
I,
I don't remember that much.
I don't. I think the series got canceled before it actually came out.
It was.
But
It's
they
a
s-
funny idea too. I'm sorry.
Viscera
Nah, it's
Cleanup
fine.
Detail, the movie.
That that's a bit of tantrum. A bit of tantrum. A bit.
Maybe.
It's such a funny idea because like
That's the
it's
main reason. In like, was it the freaking kaiju number 8? I was like, oh, are we
Kaiju
gonna
number
focus
8.
on like,
Yo, speaking of,
are we focused
real
on like the
quick
cleaning
before.
team? That's so cool. And then they're like, the cleaning team's like, wait, why you have to disrespect cleaning team like that? You know how important they are? Come
Yeah,
on.
no, I'm saying, look, listen,
They're the unsung heroes.
the
Yeah,
unsung
that's
heroes.
like
Yeah,
the thing
I'm
that I
like,
thought was going to be
oh,
great about Kaiju number 8, and then he became
The
Kaiju
kaiju.
number 8.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, so this is okay.
It is still a shonen, but he's. I still really do like it. Also,
actually, you know, what made me appreciate the Ultra formula more. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but I feel like it tried to do like some of the form, but it doesn't work in like manga form. So I'm like, man,
but like
maybe
it's still a nice idea because the fact that he was like, I still remember. I think it was his first fight or one of his later fights. He does it that
Damage
cleaning
control. Sorry,
there.
I had to look it up.
Yeah.
Damage control is the
Yeah.
Marvel cleanup team. That's what it is.
That
Okay.
yeah,
sounds
Sorry
like
about
a
that.
fun little office thing. No, you're good. All I know is he used his like. Speaking of Kaiju number 8, he used his knowledge from the cleanup team to help him kind of out in a fight,
yeah.
and I
And I'm
like
like,
that.
why don't you
That's a
just
good.
be a cleanup team? Why you have to like they belittle the clean team? So I'm like, you do not know what you're talking about, okay?
No, it's
They are the reason you can be
to.
so flashy and kill everything and then like make the big mess of city. Don't
Also,
give a
I'm
shit.
glad dude is like. I'm glad he's sturdy because it's more relatable. Down on the luck 30 year. I'm so sorry. Anyway, let's continue right along here. I've distracted you guys long enough.
Blaze, where's
It
my
is
invite to help you bully some dude?
right.
I'm in the okay. I'm gonna.
All right. So
I have somebody else here right now ready, and they kind of on my side.
Wow.
So if you coming in, you're gonna be like on the other team. So we need one more. So
Let's go.
Yeah,
I'm ready to get jumped.
yeah, bully him, Frank. I'm just saying.
can someone
Look,
be here to help
all I'm
back?
saying is right.
all right.
I'm passing the mic on to the homie jukebox.
All
Superhero
right.
time. Did we covered Don Bros last week, right?
Yeah, we got all caught up on Don Bros.
It's
Including the
time.
part where because Frag left, I wanted to just mention it. Haruka sleep pensioned, and they turned another guy into a monster. So, you know, usual Don Bros stuff.
It is very funny.
Have you ever seen someone sleep pension before, Frag? Because that's a thing that you can do apparently. I didn't think that was, but
What?
She
sleep
henshined.
henshin.
She henshined in her
As in
sleep.
henshin in your sleep.
I was going to say double, but they henshin before they go to sleep.
Yeah, it was before they went to sleep, and
Oh,
then
does Ultraman count? Well, technically, he transformed in his dream.
They're that, yeah. Also, Gridman, I think, does something like
baby
that.
Dan Dan.
Ah, all right.
So kind
More
of,
common
it's not wholly unprecedented, but it's usually played
For
like,
laughs.
it's like done in
fine.
the dream as opposed to like.
Oh no, this was like
while they're asleep.
sleepwalking, except
Yeah,
you know,
like
henshining.
they're asleep. People are clearly nap time, but it's not usually explicit. I guess.
Oh,
Time to
shit.
save the day. All right.
Yeah. So now we're going to Geats. Let's do it.
All right, Geats, and then next week is gonna be like all Deca. So because we got because next week will be Decker's final episode.
Yeah, Decker's final.
Are we gonna
episode.
do the retrospective next week, or are we gonna wait a week on that?
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
We'll see. Okay.
It'll be up in the air for right now.
Anyway, where were we on Geats? We're way back on episode 15, right? Where Geats lost.
Geats
Yeah, the episode
lost!
Geats lost. And he's no longer a writer, and he just wakes up. He still has all his wishes intact because he's still the star of the star of the stars. So,
Wake up fever.
I mean, he's still fine. Life-wise, he's still fine, and his is the game master is still his dad. So, you know,
Wait,
he's just not a common writer anymore. But otherwise, his life is perfectly fine.
Did he foresee this? I wonder.
Did
if
he?
he
We'll
is
get to
as
that.
talented as they want him to be, probably.
That said, continue, my boy. I shall be right
Anyway,
back.
Sumeri's getting after the game master for kicking Geets out because he's not supposed to interfere. Game master's like, just shut up. I'm making the game more fun by getting him out. Trust me. This is all part of the plan. um, also, our game master, Grigori, calls up creepy greenhouse guy who's preparing all the Jamato, and he has a new final boss ready to go. Oh, noes. And that's where we get to the final round of this season of the DGP. And our free remaining riders, Buffa, Nago, and Tycoon, are all ready to hop in on the action and take down the final boss. And they do, and they start off fine enough, but then they all just they realize they cannot handle this without Geats. They are not confident, especially like Nago and Tycoon, since they're still rookies. This is only this is their first time dealing with a final boss on this level. It's insane. And they're getting beat, and people are dying, and oh god, the humanity. Meanwhile, Geets is still living his best life. Geets is fine. Geets is just having a photo shoot. He's all good. Geets is perfectly fine.
Shit.
He doesn't have to deal with this bullshit anymore. Until the bullshit comes knocking on his door, and he gets attacked by monsters.
Yeah, that's a Godzilla thing. I'm talking to Fresh, but okay.
Don't mind me just bullying Blaze's friends.
So anyway, the Buffa still is like, this is it. Now that Geets is out, this is my chance. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna beat the final boss.
You don't think Godzilla shit. Oh,
And
no.
even Gregory watching action is just like, you know, they've beat. Well, Sumuri's concerned because it seems like they're getting their ass kicked, but Gregory's like, it would be a real shame if they can't do it. I mean, they beat everything else up to this point. Someone's got to beat it, otherwise the world is doomed. So, I think Buffa's got this. Buffa will be fine. And then Buffa proceeds to get his ass completely kicked. Sucks to be Buffa. But don't worry, Geets shows up. Geets is there to help save the day. Buffa's like, oh no, not this shit again. How are you even here? You lost. Get out. This is my time to win, damn it. Leave me alone.
And Keith doesn't even know what we're talking about, isn't he?
We'll get to that. But then Buffa's like, I got this. You're not skinning my way this time, and then he gets zapped by the big old laser from the final boss. And he's done. He's dying. Oh god. He's on the ground, his thing breaks, and he's just like, why can't I do this? Why are you so special, Geets? Why do you get to do why are you able to handle this, but I can't? Answer me, damn it!
The painful fact of living in a year where a rider name is splattered on the entire planet.
But Buffa's like, fine, look, someone has to save this world. I guess it's gotta be you. Because the other two aren't doing jack shit. Sorry, Tycoon and Nago. I feel bad for those two, because those two are... I feel like they should do more. Like, they've had the development. They can at least try more than they do, but they kind of just, like, they get bodied by this final wave once, and they're just like, yeah, we can't handle it. We're out. It's kind of like, I wish they would have done more, but it's fine. Even after they get back to the lounge to discuss, including Geets. Geets goes with them back to the lounge because he remembers everything now because he touched Buffa's ID core. So, but anyway, Nago and Tycoon just don't want to fight. Gregory's like, what if I gave you this? And he gives them the boost buckle to try to help, and they're just like, no, we can't do it.
Why? What the heck?
I don't know,
Why don't
honestly.
they have the same bill or some shit? At least
Like they want it. It's a matter of they're gonna die because they won't come back if they die. Everyone else will. They won't. So
what the fuck? What happened?
they got absolutely wrecked and couldn't
No, I
do
mean,
shit to the final boss.
how come they don't get to revive? They die.
I don't know. We learn a bit more about that in this
Oh,
episode.
okay. Cool. I need to catch up on Grider. Been a while. God damn it.
So anyway, tried to blend
Imagine
with
thinking
Bubo.
you're good because you have a team of Thundertross and Godzilla. Imagine thinking you're good.
All right, got it. Ouch.
Anyway, Geach sets up to the plate and just like, and to Tycoon Nago, and he's just like, don't worry about the fate of the world. I got this. I'm going to save the day.
I'm gonna
And
drag.
Grigoli is just like, no, you're not. You're not a common writer right now. You lost. You're disqualified. I'm not letting you be a writer again. And then Samuri just pipes up and just like, actually, he is still qualified.
Oh shit, Frack! You win.
What?
This guy, he got scary. I recognize him. Oh no.
So, turns out Ace's wish to be the first wish Ace ever made was a world where I joined the desired Grand Prix until the day I die. And because of that, he is always qualified to be a rider. Even if he already lost in the round, apparently. He's just like, because he is still alive, he can just come back in. He can still be a rider.
You know what?
This is
I ain't even
we're
mad at
give
that,
me 3
homie.
more wishes
That's a
done
good
right.
idea. How many episodes are we on for Geats, by the way?
18 just premiered today, or yesterday.
Is it two-parter? Like 17 and 18 or 18 19?
Is. No, 17 is single. 18 and 19.
Okay. I just wanted to be sure. Alright, continue.
Yep. So anyway, this is where Ace reveals his grandparent. Turns out he had contingencies in place. When he wakes up, he sees the first poster he sees on his wall, because he has posters of himself on all his walls.
Of course he does.
Because, you know, star of the stars. But on the wall is a poster that says, look in the mirror, that's where the day starts for every star. He goes over to the mirror and just like, the only person who could be Mr. Right is me. And to the right is another poster that says, stars have a second side. Would you like to take a peek? And under that poster is an entire detailed explanation about everything that he needs to do to get his memories back. So, good job planning ahead, Geeks.
Bro, see that Batman? That's how you be prepared. No, because only Common Rider Batman can do this, and I hate myself for saying that. But you can't survive re-entry with just your base suit and an oxygen mask. You can't.
What happened? When did that
you
happen?
can't. It was recent. It's so
What the fuck?
suspension of disbelief
Are you
aside.
sure Batman don't have superpower?
That's what I'm saying. Suspension of disbelief aside, that is nonsense. In his peak human power set, no, impossible, impossible. And he glides down because his suit is able to withstand re-entry. Yeah, okay. Lie again. I'm sorry, done. Here you go. Go take the mic back. I'm sorry.
Anyway, with that detailed explanation about how Geets is like one of the most brilliant masterminds in Kamen Rider.
Oh god.
Geets is like, oh, this won't take long. And he rides out on the bike because they've actually used the bike quite a bit in this series, both CGI and actual real life the bike. So
yeah,
let's go.
I guess they found a way around it. The bike laws, I guess, or he just can't do stunts with it. I guess.
I don't know. Either way, I'm happy to see the bike more. So
yeah.
So he proceeds to absolutely wreck house with Boost and Magnum. And he goes into zombie a little bit because he got the buckle from Buffa after Buffa died. I mean, we all kind of expected this. He is a zombie after all.
Yeah. Unless you watch the
We'll get to it.
movie, something else.
Oh yeah, the movie. He just comes back for the movie, as far as
Yeah, he just
not
shows
even an
up.
explanation.
He
He
just
just
shows
shows
up.
up.
Yeah, I'm
He just
here.
shows up at their D&D game, which, by the way, I love that his crew does a D&D game. I love that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Who do D&D again?
Team
the Geeks
Ace.
crew.
I'm gonna call him Team Ace. Go ahead.
Oh,
Teammates.
like they literally have.
Geeks, Tycoon, Nago.
Yeah, they have a D&D game.
Oh man, that's nice.
What we're gonna have that. Don't worry. We're gonna have a Kamen Rider D&D game. I'm working on it. Don't worry.
Genshin Dragon.
No, not Henshin and Dragons. So tell me you watch Markusatsu, Blaze. Okay.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
Everyone.
yeah, a lot of people do. But I wanted to do a D&D thing with y'all since last year. Okay. Well, since around the time we first started. Listen, we've discussed this before.
Yeah, I know.
I'm
now down for it. It's just a matter of like
When?
getting everything prepared. So.
Yeah, Blaze. I'm sorry we all can't be Henshin and Dragon. So you made me rant. I'm sorry. I'm taking
All
time
right,
away from
anyway.
Jukebox. Go ahead. Yeah.
So while we have all been discussing the standard, Geese has just been wrecking house with all his forms and
Ooh.
absolutely obliterates the final boss. There's this nice callback to the first episode where earlier Buffa was like, remember the first episode was like, and Geet said something like, the best way to take down a castle is from the inside. So Buffa tried to do that and then proceeded to get rock. But then Geets in the final fight is just like, it's also possible to take down a castle from the outside too. You just need the firepower, which is where Cannon Jet comes in. You just slices right through it.
Heck
And
yeah.
the day is saved. But wait! It's not over yet, because the world doesn't reset. Turns out the Game Master has one more game to play. Because the game cannot be cleared without approval from the Game Master, so...
When I say I
That's
don't
the
like
rule
the
for
guy,
this episode.
when I say I don't like the Game Master, I mean I don't like the Game Master. Bro's just salty. Look, I get it.
He is very salty.
Seeing the same
He
dude
is
win
very
over
salty
and
with
over
Geats.
and over again, I understand. Seeing the same dude win, yeah, but like, listen, the dude's good. What more can we say?
Exactly. He's won fair and square multiple times, dude.
Right? He didn't cheat. Nothing. You salty
No.
piece of shit.
Anyway, I don't know. I feel like this is the entire reason why Geeks is a Fox. Because we get to the next episode, and the Game Master's next proposed game is a fox hunt.
Oh yeah.
Fox hunt? A magnificent, elegant, gentlemanly game where hounds track down and hunt a fox. Oh,
Bro,
I don't know exactly how the translations work on that, but if that was intentional, my god, brilliant. Just,
Bro, just a
So
whole
good.
hater.
So he's now Tycoon and Naga are fox hunters. And whoever takes down Geets gets to be the winner of the DGP. Gets to be our good old desired deity and get their wish.
Freaking. Ugh. Continue. I'm sorry.
Game Master is all sorts of salt. Tycoon's a little hesitant about this, though, and he's just like, I can't fight Geets. Oh, Samuri's also pissed because writers aren't supposed to fight each other. That's against the rules from day one. But the Game Master Grigori is just like, nope. This is my game. Who cares about the rules? Screw the rules. I'm making this game.
So he said Okaiba right now.
Pretty much.
Screw the rules.
Oh no!
Anyway, he goes up to
The world
Grigori
can
meets
end.
with Tycoon to get him pumped to save the world. Just like, you have a pretty big wish, don't you? Here, I'll give you the power to help make that dream come true. Here you go. And he gives him the command twin buckle. So
There's
now
two
there's
now.
two of those running around, so they can both go into their super upgrade.
Yeah. Cannon and Jet.
Let's go. We cut over to Geets and Nago. They've met up. The Hounds had led Tycoon or Geets over to Nago, and Nago still doesn't really want to fight. But then Punk Jack shows up. It's been a while, Punk Jack. Oh, I missed you, buddy.
I thought he lost.
No, he was mind controlled,
Oh.
and he's still mind controlled because
Oh.
all he does is try to fight Geats. Just immediately starts attacking Geats. Back with Tycoon, real quick with the Game Master. Game Master is like, well, if this
guy.
epic power up doesn't
Do
convince
you see
you,
what I mean, Frank? He's
what
so
about
freaking-
this?
I'm
And the
scared,
Game
man.
Master actually shows Tycoon what Geats' wish is.
Hey,
Um,
yo.
So sharing secrets there.
Now I
The
wanna
Game
know
Master is
what
basically
wish
like,
is.
look how trivial and unimportant this wish is. Your wish is so much better, dude.
Did they show
That's
what his
basically
wish
what the
was?
Game Master is trying to do. Anyway, Punk Jack is still trying to beat up Geats. Geats is like, I don't really want to kill Punk Jack. He's kind of a cool dude. But he pulls out the gun. He's about to fire, and just like, I don't want to kill him. And then it cuts away, and all we see is a big old explosion. So, and then cut over to Tycoon on his phone. His phone says that Punk Jack lost. Oh noes. Oh noes. Not Punk Jack! I like that dude! Hallelujah, no!
I feel like he's not gone, just... But then again, there's a thing for that, so we'll see them again.
Did we get someone else?
Huh?
Oh, hey, Silver. Hey.
Hello.
Hey, Silver! We're talking about the final arc of... Not the final arc. The final episodes of the first arc of
Mr.
Geeks.
Echo.
Yeah, about time Silver's here.
You know what? I
No!
can leave.
What the fuck?
Don't worry, Silver. We'll have a special after school special for you. We
I
just-
think
We're talking Geeks episode 16,
okay,
so...
go ahead.
Frank,
We're
you
doing a
okay,
recap
buddy?
on that. So Punk Jack lost. It's sad. Sumuri is very
I
upset
can
because
sound, I don't hear him.
writers aren't supposed to fight each other.
I'm just trying.
Fuck, he just picked you up.
Just trying.
I didn't-
Oh, okay. Frank is there.
He
Okay.
just picked me up and held me to the side. He's like, "Look at this lad. This
That
unit.
scared me.
This
This guy-
just
I can hear
look
you,
at
Silver.
This lad.
We can hear you, Silver.
Oh,
This is the
hi,
one
Silver.
that did it."
Dude, this PB James, he's just so good, Godzilla. That doesn't scare me. for God's
Everybody's
sake.
talking.
Sorry about that.
Silver,
Yeah.
you can hear us,
No,
right?
no.
Yeah,
I
Silver.
No, you
Silver.
can't hear us.
Silver, you can hear
Hello. Yeah.
us. Right? Okay.
Okay,
Good.
just making sure all our audio is good. All right. So anyway, Nago and Tycoon are back in the lounge. They're talking about it, just like, so they have a plan now. Nago's like, Nago has determined that she's gonna fight her own way,
Make sure I hear. Doop, doop.
and she's gonna use everything at her disposal to win. We'll get to that. Meanwhile, back out in the rain, since Geets isn't allowed back inside the lounge for whatever reason, because the Game Master just hates his guts.
Right.
He's just chilling in the rain under a water tower, and Samuri's there, thankfully, though, patching up his wounds, giving him some food.
Ooh.
So,
Oh.
Samuri's cool.
Thanks, Silver.
Yeah. Cause I'm starting to watch Twitch more, so I just said bump it.
Yeah.
Hey, there we go. All right.
We must not let Godzilla win. Come on.
They're playing Giga Bash.
Okay.
Anyway, Samuri and
This
Geets
Godzilla is a menace that must be stopped.
Okay, Tiga.
have a nice moment. Geet still calls Samuri sister and all that.
I bet you that weirds her the fuck out. She's like, can you not? You're trying to be nice here.
And Geets eventually asks about, you know, a predecessor of yours named Mitsume. Samuri's like, no, it can't be. And Geets is like, if you know something, please tell me. And Samuri's like, I can't. Dang it. Figured. All right. Well,
Got
over Tycoon, chilling with...
Scramble.
Yes. Doing scramble.
yes, we have Climax Scramble going on in the stream.
It's been so long since I played this game. I mean, I never owned it, but a friend of mine got it on Switch. I never did get it.
It's okay. You
I
didn't miss
know.
much. You're not missing much.
I know. It's not. Yeah. And the most dumb part is that you can't even play online
Online,
multiplayer.
right?
We know.
It
We
hurts me
know.
every time.
See, decisions like this makes Bandai want me to write a letter.
I mean, we're getting Shin Kamen Rider. You know,
I mean,
that's
that's cool.
something. I guess.
It's something.
I'm sorry. Continue, Dunn. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
I cannot hear
Uh,
them. Hold on.
oh,
God
you
damn it.
can't. I figured you couldn't hear me. Something weird.
Yeah, Dunn was talking to you, buddy.
Yeah, I've been trying to talk to him multiple times. Here, let me try disconnect.
God damn it.
Oh, I was about to leave and come back.
He's gonna check real quick. We
Did
got
it again. We did a conga line. It's okay.
a little
I
bit.
did nothing that match.
Dunn's
Dude, you
finishing
see
the
what I mean?
second
Not
half of this part.
defensiveness.
He's gonna do 17, and Silver, I'll let you talk a little ultra stuff. You can catch the VOD, and then I'm gonna premiere it Tuesday. So I'm gonna premiere the episode Tuesday if you want to watch it on YouTube, on the other app. I didn't say what it was. Don't worry.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, I
Well,
can.
that man run away.
Okay, yay. Okay, we're talking episode 16
Yeah,
All
we're at
right.
the halfway point, I think.
of Geats.
I have no
Okay.
choice. I have no chance, man. If I
Yeah.
1v2 you guys, might as well just
So-
stand still.
Anyway, Tycoon visits with his sister a little bit. They have a talk about mom and dad and all their stuff. Tycoon gets his result. Neon, meanwhile, goes and meets with her dad. Just like, all right, Dad, I know you're a sponsor of the DGP. I know you're sponsoring it. And I want some answers. Or specifically, I want to talk about the Fox Hunt, the final game. And with that, the Hounds are still chasing down Keats. And they run right into Tycoon, who's waiting for him at the classic scenic Toku warehouse.
Yeah, best fight spots.
It's like, well, there's Toku Kori, so
True, but you know
He's
warehouse
like
fights
second
be
best.
okay. Yeah, there
warehouse
we go.
fights are cool though. So
Top two.
anyway, they have a little chit chat, and it's time to go. They both go. I love this fight with them both in raising form. It's a good old classic sword fight, and then they both pension into cannon and jets.
Respectively.
Yes.
And we see how those two forms like fight with each other and the differences between them, and it's all doing great. But it looks like Tycoon. No, it looks like Tycoon's on the back end, losing a little bit. Keats is about to win it all, and the game master Grigori, he can't have that. Oh no, sir! I refuse to allow an ending where Keats survives.
Wild.
So he henshins from behind like some crates or whatever, and he fires off a finishing attack. And then I love this scene where it all goes slow motion and like the music stops for a second. Tycoon fires his own cannons and blocks what's his name? Glare's.
Yeah.
Kamen Rider Glare. Blocks Glare's final attack and just like, what? Why did you stop it? Why did you stop me from killing Geats? And at that point, what's his name? Niramu shows up, the producer dude. And he's just like, I've seen the game master's corruption firsthand now. He's like, wait, why are you here? And then Neon pops out and just like, I called him.
Yeah, it's my dad. I called him.
You arranged this whole game to get eliminated, and the producer, that's against the rules. The producer can't have that.
Yeah, Kamen Rider TV show.
And then we get a flashback to what actually happened with Punk Jack, and it's just sad. So, turns out Punk Jack, Geats didn't kill Punk Jack. Glare killed Punk Jack because Glare still has the mind control helmet on him, and Glare blew up the mind control helmet. So, trying to kill Geats.
Hey, yo.
Punk Jack, no!
That makes it even worse.
So he's
It's
dead.
cold and it's a
No,
broken
Blaze.
hallelujah.
Oh.
Is not
I've
that
been waiting so long to use that.
God, I can't be mad. I can't be mad. Go ahead. Silly, man.
So he's a cold and broken hallelujah. Producers is like, well, you've clearly violated your job as game master. I'm afraid you're fired. Glaire's just like, I was just trying to stop Geats' trivial wishes. And Tycoon is having none of that. I love this moment from Tycoon. Just like, none of our, if he's willing to put his life on the line from it, you cannot call it trivial. If he's willing to put so much effort into making it Tycoon, making it come true, you can't call it trivial. Like,
Yeah, respect the wish.
even if
bitch.
you don't understand it, it matters so much to him.
Yeah, respect the
They
wish,
all,
bitch.
every participant put their lives on the line for this. So it doesn't matter what it is. And I can't forgive you for insulting them like that. And Geats is just like, damn right. Damn right, Tycoon.
You know,
Nah, Geets is shaping up to be one of my other favorites. Let's go.
He's awesome. I love him.
And then that point, and Glare is just like, well, you wasted your chance to fulfill your wishes. You're all going to be permanently banned after this. And they proceed to fight. And thankfully, Neon also steps in there. Because because it's good to get Neon in on this action. And we get a pretty kick-ass fight scene between the Team Ace versus Kamen Rider Glare.
Yeah.
It is pretty fantastic.
If only we got to play as these characters, you know.
If only. Although it finally ends with they get the final hit on Glare, but Glare's not quite dead yet. He doesn't de-henshin even. But then the producer shows up and is just like, all right, I can't let you hurt our precious players any longer, Game Master. You're fired. Game Master's like, wait, no. The Jamajo are getting stronger. You won't be able to fight them. And producer Nimaru is just like, we have replacements. It'll be fine. And then Glare Glare, he just disappears. Don't know where he goes. He's gone. And all that's left is his driver. Which the producer picks up and is just like, thank you so much, everybody. Have a good day. And he just walks away.
Yeah. Let's go.
And with that, the day has been saved. I do like this one line. Geats is just like, I can't believe you guys, because they're talking about like Geats and Tycoon and Nago's plan. Just like, and Geats is like, I can't believe you fooled me. You fooled the fox. And Tycoon is just like, Tanukis have their tricks too. So do cats.
Yeah.
From Nago.
This is true.
It's cute.
Tricky little.
I love this. I love the team dynamic between these three. I really do.
Yeah, it feels like a much better sibling dynamic. That, you know what, Daiji, I hate you. I'm sorry. I talked about one of my favorite shows in a negative way. It's not like I can't have criticisms, even if I like it, right?
Fair.
Moving on here.
Anyway, they have a little moment where Tycoon reveals, like, so you showed me your wish, and I know you want it. You want to do it to find your mom, and it's like, Geats is like, wait, how do you know about my mom? And Nago's like, sorry, I told him. It's like, okay, well, it's all good. Next time we'll fight fair and square.
Yeah.
Anyway, none of us are going to get our wish, unfortunately, though. This DGP is going to end without a desired deity. But thankfully, Surumi's there is just like, congratulations, you've all received priority entry invitations to come in on the next game, so
Nice.
can't wait to see you all next season.
Nice.
We cut over to Creepy Greenhouse. Creepy Greenhouse man has some new fertilizer. Da da da. The new fertilizer is Buffa. Buffa's just chilling in an evil greenhouse now. Just his full body. So, the rumors of his death have been gravely exaggerated. Probably because he was already a zombie. That's literally the explanation we get. It's just
That makes sense.
he used the zombie buckle so much, I guess he's just a zombie now, so. He survived the death process, whatever happens then.
Nice.
And then we get the final reveal of the episode. Turns out the DGP is a reality show. Oh, God. There have been hidden cameras everywhere.
As
Just recording all the action.
as long
being
as it's not
broadcast
like an
on-
MTV reality show, we're fine.
And that's episode 16. Are we
Yeah,
moving on to 17?
it's a one-off. We can do it.
Are we being called out or something here?
Well, what is it 17 like important?
I guess it's not. It's the start of the new season, so it sets up
Okay, yeah. If
the
you can,
series going forward.
if you can get through it as quickly as possible, because I do want to let Silver get his class in, since he showed up. Nah, wouldn't feel right if he didn't get to.
You know what? I can probably save it for. I can save it for next week.
Okay, you sure? Yeah, I don't mind.
Nah, well, Geats is on two-parter right now. So,
Okay,
like, theoretically, if we're doing normally this, I would be talking about 17 this week anyways.
yeah.
But Geats is gonna be on two-parter next week anyway, so I wouldn't be talking about Geats then. So,
Gotcha. Okay.
but we also have the Decker retrospective, right?
Don't worry. We'll work. I have plans for Decker. So if we don't cover it
Okay.
next week, we'll get to it.
So, yeah, next week we'll have 2 episodes of Dawn Bros and 1 of Geats.
Fair enough. Okay, that'll work.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Cool. Class, we have a special. Yo, what game is this? What's up, Hikaru? It's Climax Scramble. It's a lazy day, so we're letting the writers hash it out. You know, instead of doing Gigabash greatness, because
Yeah, we're
Gigabash
letting
is
the
actually really
AI
fun.
fight it out. So
Place your bets if you would like.
we'll
And
probably also do this next week because we got Decker retrospective coming up. So
yeah,
we'll see.
But we have a special teach back in. What up, Silver? What's going on, buddy?
Hey, nothing much. You know, same old stuff. I'm a little bit sad because my nearby gaming cafe is closing down. But
Aw.
hey,
Oh no!
Is it Gamers Heaven?
yeah, it's.
Wait, it was a
oh,
Gamers Heaven?
No. Sorry, I thought you said Haven. My bad.
Oh.
I was gonna say it is a gamers haven for us, but no. But it's called a Replay Cafe. It was a really good place here in Detroit, and this is one of the very few things that we get to have. But
Right.
they just wasn't making enough money, you know, especially for the lease.
Fair enough.
But yeah, but on the bright side, I got a good gaming monitor out of it.
Hey, yeah, let's go.
That's nice.
So it's a very big upgrade.
Still
I'm
kind
gonna-
of sucks though.
Ooh,
I feel
yo,
It really
Hikaru, hold on. If you're in the Discord, right? I think you're in the Discord. Share that in where do I put that? Toku games? Yeah, put that in Toku games. Share that. That sounds like
what?
a fun thing. They just check Discord chat. Also, Frag, are you here? By the way.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, I got you.
All right. So
Yeah,
Silver.
but like,
so-
go ahead.
I was gonna say, welcome to class, man. What you got to teach us today?
Right, and go ahead.
no,
I'm
after
sorry
I was
to
letting
cut
you
you off.
finish. I'm letting you finish, bro.
Someone decide who's talking.
Okay, because I was about to ask. I am mostly covering Ultraman, aren't I?
Yeah. You're the Ultraman.
All right.
I mean,
Oh,
you
did
can
you?
go- can
Oh,
talk
how do you feel
whatever
about
want,
how do you feel
theoretically.
about the Ultraman Blazer news?
Oh, right, because Silver wasn't there.
Yeah, Silver
Yeah.
Silver doesn't know Blaze is an Ultraman now.
Oh my goodness.
No,
I mean,
no.
I've been going off. I'm going to be tracking every single building that gets destroyed. And expecting Blaze to pay for it.
Blaze is gonna have a huge charge of money because of jukeboxes on his ass.
I'm making job for construction work up, man. I'm telling you.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
also,
Economy.
you weren't here for last week, but
Construction jobs won't replace the memories that you destroy, Blaze.
also you weren't here. You weren't here for last
People
week.
live and work in those places.
We found out Blaze's Henshin device for Ultraman this time, since he's the new Ultra. He got Ultra Crocs, so he transforms by switching to sport mode.
My goodness.
Yeah,
Specifically the Belial Crocs.
yeah.
I would like to
He
say
clicks
I
his
never
heels
agreed
together-
with this. It
he
was
clicks his
besides
heels
what I like
together.
that.
And switches to sport mode. There's no place like M87.
Oh.
Heck, yeah.
We've been having so much fun with Blazer things.
Yeah.
But serious, what do you want out of Blazer, Silver?
Well, because I haven't heard a lot of news, you know, because I've been slacking on my Toku stuff recently. and keeping
Right.
up.
To be fair, the only thing we've heard about Blazer is the name. That's literally all.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if it's exactly what I'm expecting, and I would assume what others is expecting, which is a new generation Gaia, I
Uh,
am kind of
you see, that's the thing. It's not a new
Yeah,
generation guy.
so far
So
we have rumors of what it may be, and it's looking like a celebration of the new gen from Ginga to Decker.
basically,
So
new gen
old.
decade.
I'm so
That's
old.
what most of the rumors are going off.
Yeah,
Is
okay.
it's 10 years since Ginga.
Blaze, you
So
are not old. Relax.
Whoa.
I heard that. You thought you were slick. What you mean?
10
that's
years in Ginga. Oh my god. I can feel my bone rattling.
Oh, don't do that to our resident Showa guy here. He's not old either.
I'm sorry, Frank.
Now
No,
you
he's
gotta
not.
now you gotta show him Raijino, like the full series. You gotta watch it with him.
What the shit?
Oh, you've been watching Tokusatsu for your Ultraman?
oh
Nice,
yeah, yeah.
Sakura.
This year will be the 10th year since Ultraman Ginga
Yeah.
came out 2013. So
That's right. My memory.
One day we're gonna have like an actual Toku night to just chill and watch Tokusatsu together
I
in the
thought you mean
Discord.
like the Dungeon and Dragon thing.
That's D&D. Never
that'll
mind.
be a different night.
Golly. See,
Someday.
Blaze wants me to be Marcus Atsu. I'm not cool enough. Okay.
Mhm.
Oh, so you do
Someday,
realize that. Okay.
Yeah, I
Someday
know
I'm
where
gonna
you
get
got it
that
from.
Ultra
I'm sorry. Continue, my boy.
because I want that Genga Spark so bad. The Ultra
Yeah.
Replica one.
Awesome.
I love Genga too much. He's awesome. He's awesome.
Well, seeing how a bunch of Ultraman's not afraid to give their older Ultras new merch, maybe we get something for Ginga. Who knows?
I mean, he does have an Ultra Replica. That's the thing. He already has one, but I just never got it.
I mean, new stuff.
Appreciate
like,
that, Hikaru.
Something
Appreciate it.
brand new, like a new form and all that.
He does fuse with victory. That's all he needs.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because Genga is because like since Genga season 1,
Hold on. Wait a
Yes.
minute. Is that what we're going to teach the class today, Ginga?
oh, I gotta go there.
Are you teaching the class, Ginga? What we doing?
All right, screw it.
I mean, I've only seen
Sure.
season 1 of Ginga so far, so
Well, I mean, technically, oh yeah, that's right, because we didn't finish
season 1 and 1 episode of S.
Ginga
so,
S, yeah.
That is fair. We need to finish that together.
Yeah, Tokunet.
One day, Blaze.
Okay.
One
Or
day.
not Blaze, Silver. Sorry.
That is
Not you
fair. That is
disrespecting
fair.
Silver.
It's
I
okay.
didn't mean to. I was looking at Blaze's name on the Discord when I said that. Sorry.
Okay, well, screw it. I guess we're gonna talk about Genga then. I was gonna mention a small little.
Oh,
side
do
Ultra
that. Do that real quick. We
Well,
got
screw
some
it.
time.
Screw it. All
I mean,
right.
you can do multiple things. You're not here as often. as me,
Yeah.
so.
Besides, you missed the song of the day. You know, which was
Mm-hmm.
Severe
Guy.
Getter. I also
Yeah.
doubled back to show the Shocker Boost dancing to Who's That Guy, because why not? And I've had
Mhm.
like 4 or 5 different transformation scenes today. So
And
it's fine.
Gatai.
And
Mhm.
Gatai, yeah. The Gatais are fun. I really do like talking mechas with you guys.
I mean, hey, I'm down because Genga is literally one of my first and favorite Ultramans. I mean, actually, no, he's not my first.
Would they make a new version of X though? You think they could? I
Of
think it's too
X?
young. Yeah, I think it's too young to make a new version of X.
Yeah,
They can bring him back though. We can definitely see him
Yeah.
come back.
We got to get some years and for the new gen Ultras for them to make like a new, or like another version of it
New
or something.
generation X. Nah, it would be cool to have him come back though.
You know they're gonna do that though in like 20 years.
From now. Hey, you know
Not
what?
even like 10 years.
I mean,
Because then it'll be 20.
I wouldn't even be alive at that point. Good lord.
That is.
What would
fair.
they even call? What would they even call the new gen after? Like, they can't just call it new gen of a new gen, can they?
Yeah, new generation, new gen. Oh,
The newer generation.
like,
the next gen?
whatever
maybe?
comes after Reiwa, they're gonna call it that generation.
That-
Well, you
that-
think they would have already done that, but they haven't. So
Right? Fair enough. I'm sorry.
and
Joe.
Reiwa, let's be clear, right? That's determined by like whoever the emperor is, and we just got a new one, so it's still gonna be like
Yeah.
20, 30 years
So
before we enter a new era.
yeah, Neo Reiwa.
Don't make me post the image.
You'll have to look for it. I've got Emperor Neo Heisei here.
Oh, listen.
Oh boy.
All right, sorry, so we continue, my boy. Do what you
No,
gotta do.
but I was gonna say another thing because I wish there was like a little thing I could do where I could show like some visuals as I'm talking about these ultra stories.
I got you.
But
I got you.
Echo can do visuals for you. He's not.
I'm
fucking
gonna
there,
watch the
so.
dishes.
I've been
Continue.
working on my stuff.
yes, I'm looking.
Just
at
tell
the
him what
list.
you want to show. Just tell him
Yeah,
what.
what
you
ultra
want
you want to see?
Well, we're going into Ginga, so you know, so it's
Well,
like
you got another ultra you want to talk about too. So let's do that.
Well, I was gonna talk about an ultra planet. One of
Oh.
the ultra planets, probably O50 in particular. I want to go for like a small one, a small and brief one for one of the planets. Cause I already talked about the OG planet for the ultras, but O50 is something I never did speak on, which is not a lot, but still.
All right, you can talk about 50 if you want, or you can talk
Right.
about Giga. You can talk about whatever.
Yeah, Genghis got to go first because Echo put it in my brain now. Now I want to speak on him. Now I got to speak on him. I got to speak on my
All
boy.
right. Speak, man. Speak.
Okay, so Ultraman Ginga, my personal favorite Ultra and favorite Ultra of the new gen. So Ultraman Ginga was once, well, going into his backstory. Ginga was once merged or was once an entity with its dark counter half, which was Dark Lugia. They were now granted, or let me remind you, these two are from a future. They never specify which future it was, which was the sad part, but they are from a distant future that they never really classified. But they were once a single entity, but these two had different mindsets of peace. Lugio, his version of peace is that all life forms must be paused, but Ginga objected to that. So
There you go,
obviously-
guys. Planet 050.
But basically, Ginga he believes that all life forms bring prosperity. So eventually, these two end up splitting up. With Ginga, he bears the light, and Lugio bears the darkness. There's even a scene where both of these two even discuss on both sides and what in their perspectives of how do I say it? So basically of life forms. Let's put it that way. So later
Alright.
on, Dark Lugio orchestrated a dark spark war, which raged between both sides of the goods and the side of evil. And that also included all the other Ultramen and Kaiju interfering with that has something to do with the board.
If you look at the screen here,
Hold on real quick. Blaze, are you really emptying your dishwasher right now?
Yeah.
I do hear something. Yeah.
Blaze was looking for the Ultra Crocs. I'm sorry. So Ultraman Noah. Oh, that's a hold on.
Relax, but I also don't want to leave my chore around, so I thought.
Oh, turn your mic off if you're gonna do that. Also, if you look on screen, we have Ultraman Ginga.
Yes, sir.
There you go. Oh, and Tikara X, so Ultraman Noah.
So, are you asking me about the entity that Lugio and Gingo once were? What do you mean by that, Hikaru? If you don't mind me asking. And let me drink my water real quick. Hold on. I don't have to go into reply, but whenever
Hikaru
you
will respond.
yeah,
And this is Dark
I'm not sure how
Lugio.
far away.
This
how
is
back
Dark
the screen
Lugio.
is.
The other half of Ginga. There you go.
which is one of my favorite evil like bad guy designs.
Space.
Oh,
Soren.
he's Hikaru said, wasn't it Ultraman Noah that was once a being of dark and light?
Yes, and that's something I like to compare Ginga's story a little bit to. But no, Ginga is not related in any way, shape, or form to.
Isn't
Noah.
Ginga also from the future that we don't know about?
Yeah, that's something I already mentioned.
Yes.
Mentioned that both Lugio and Ginga is from a future that
Their
no one
fight
knows.
on the moon was awesome, by the way.
Yes, that's something I wish that we could have gotten, like how they did like an Orb Chronicle. Giving them like a little prequel into how Orb got his powers and whatnot. I wish they would have done something like that for Ginga, explaining the timeline and all that, and the entity.
Well,
that
to be fair for Ginga, they were already on a tight budget, at least for the first series.
I mean, yeah, they were, but I'm just saying like given where we're at now, because you do know that like the concept they can always revisit into
That is true.
whatever
That is true.
whatever
They just
series.
need to get the actors back.
That's the only thing. But going into it, back into it. So after Dark Lugia orchestrated the Dark Spark War, he used his Dark Spark and turned everybody into a Spark Doll. All good ultras, evil ultras, and kaiju's, all of them got turned into a Spark Doll. And Spark Dolls, for those that don't know, is like it's basically like a mini action figure. Put it that way. So imagine that's basically like the gimmick for this series. So like if you got like a spark, like a Ginga spark or a dark spark, whichever one, you can use those to transform into whichever spark doll that you have. Even Ultraman, who actually no, not Ultraman, Dark Zagi, because Dark Zagi did appear in the first season of Ultraman Ginga. Now there are arguments when it comes to that fight between Ginga and Dark Zagi in that fight. Because lots of people were not happy with Ginga beating that version of Dark Zagi because people because some say that the Spark Dolls does not contain the full power of the character that they transform into.
I'm
That's
one of those people.
not,
I'm right here. Right here.
that's fair. I can't say nothing on it. I choose not to speak too much into it. I don't know because lots of people try to sell my boy Ginga a little bit too short. That's just how I feel on it. Because in season one, he displayed multiple amounts of abilities, which was crazy in my opinion. And I think his skill set puts him up there. I ain't gonna say he's like one of the strongest ultras, but in new gen standards, I would say so. Personally, that's just how I feel. I ain't gonna say he's the strongest new generation, but he's up there. But yeah, so but that's the one thing they never did specify like how the power scalings of these spark dolls work in particular. They don't it doesn't really show if the user using this spark doll allows them to have full access to that ultra or kaiju's powers, or it just gives them half of them. So that's kind of
Real quick, Hikaru. Yeah,
um
More Gene, baby. I'm
not my
sorry.
not more G fanboy. I'm sick of G. I can't even be mad at that though. G was good though. G
I'm
was
about to
good.
say, what did I do to you?
No, you be quiet.
I like Ginga. Okay. Yeah.
You know what? Just for you guys, I will talk about G next time.
As
I
if
will
I don't
talk
talk
about.
enough about Gene as it is. We good. Yeah, I got you.
But later on, Ginga eventually shows back up when the human host Hikaru, which is ironic because we have a person named Hikaru in the chat. Hikaru Raito. Now he is an adventurer type of guy. He's the main protagonist. He has a dream of becoming a world explorer. He traveled with his parents that was musicians on tour, but when he
Check
was 17,
superhero time just because I think that
Mhm.
looks awesome. I forgot. There was a Kamen Rider Gundam and Ultraman game crossover. I remember this. I don't remember the name of it, Fragmite, but it
Let me check.
it did happen.
Well,
And
you have the thing in the corner there. It's so tiny.
I don't know if that's from the actual game or if that's just a watermark somebody made.
It's superhero time, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm looking here. Here we go.
Just getting it for as a crossover. Like,
That would be Lost Hero 2.
That looks sweet.
What?
My goodness.
Yeah, you asked the one where Ginga crossover game, right? If you're talking about the one where he do a combination attack with Foza, that'd be Lost Hero 2.
Blaze has the answers today. What world do we live in?
Oh shit, you're right. Let me switch that back for a moment. Okay.
Okay.
Blaze being helpful? Oh no. The timeline will be ruined.
Oh lord. But back into the story. When Hikaru, I can't even speak. When Hikaru was 17, he started having visions of the Great Battle.
Yeah,
So-
Karu has on PSP. Nice, dude. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. But later on, he returned to his childhood home to look for answers, and then later on, he ended up meeting a very old Ultra, not very old, but an old Ultra, who is Ultraman Taro, who was in a Spark Doll form, who later on explained to him the visions he was having of the Dark Spark War, which was caused by the Dark Hand, which is from AKA Dark Lugia, the unseen enemy that was later on revealed to be the principal of the school. But
Yeah.
next thing you know, Hikaru found out that he was also the chosen one to wield the possession and the power of Ginga, the Ginga Spark as well. So a battle came along where a person turned into a kaiju, and Hikaru turned in. I think he used a kaiju doll to turn into one, but that did not end up so well in battle. Next thing you know, Ginga's power started glowing, and then his spark though came out the Ginga spark, used it, bam, transforms into him, and he instantly annihilates the kaiju with ease. With his badass theme song that in the background. I love his theme song. It is amazing. And so that is
The or like
no opening
battle
theme.
theme.
It's
Okay.
his theme is mostly the opening theme. That's mostly.
I
that.
see. Gotcha.
Yeah,
Right.
I've been like he might have a little because he does have like a small theme, but for him it's mostly the opening. If I'm being,
Yeah.
they play that almost every time he'll have like a special appearance,
Yeah.
which is awesome. I have no complaints because I love that song.
Yo, Shadow Moon hit an ult. That's crazy. Spectre died from it. That's what you get, Spectre. Give Canon her icon back so she can be in the next girl's remix. I'm sick of this. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine, you're fine. So as I'm talking about Ginga, let's talk about his abilities and his powers for a small moment. Because now, for one, transformation device, the Ginga Spark. The Ginga Spark obviously can transform into Ultraman Ginga, but it also grants the user the ability to transform into other Ultras that is a Spark Doll in Spark Doll form, or Kaiju's, and we end up having way more Kaiju's in Spark Doll form than we do Ultras because all the Ultras got freed later on. After Ginga defeated Dark Lugia.
Yeah.
Yes, you know,
Doesn't he
Toby?
like have to get, at least in the first season? Doesn't he like have to go into a monster form first before he can
No.
go ultra?
I'm sorry.
At least that's what it seemed like. Maybe at the very beginning. I don't know.
Yeah, that's just something they kept doing. He necessarily didn't have to because if you remember in the second half, he just gets straight into Ultraman Ginga without having to use Kaiju's. And then once you start watching season 2, he's gonna go straight into Ginga form instantly.
Yeah.
hmm So other than that, that is what the Ginga Sprite gives you the abilities to, but also it gives you other abilities, such as telepathy. While using a Spark Doll, Hikaru can communicate telepathically, or at least project his voice, even in forms that normally do not allow for complex, speech. And then on top of it, the Spark Doll sight, which allows him to find other Spark Dolls or live dolls, whichever. But John Killer was like the only Spark doll that he really couldn't look into, or being that he really couldn't look into. Now there was
Right. That's the one that the rival dude had. Right. I
yep,
remember.
the small mech, yep, him.
John and
And
John
then
9.
yep, and then here comes one of my favorite power ups that I think was pretty sweet. Ginga in the second half. Now Dunn is maybe a little bit of a
Well, he did get it.
It's all
He got
good.
it in the
I'll
end of
forget
the
by
first
then.
season, though, didn't he?
Yeah, he's on the first season, but this power up didn't show up until the second season. And me and Dunn.
Oh, the
remember-
Scream, right? Is that what you're
Yep.
talking about?
Straight, yeah, that was near end of season 1.
No. Not near season 1. Remember that was season 2 because Taro came back after Hikaru joined the UPG, and then he granted Hikaru the Scream break.
I swear. Okay, I guess I'm
I
misremembering.
have this.
No, it's cool. It's
episode.
cool. It's cool because I'm on the Ultra Wiki. Yeah.
Oh, you're looking it up yourself. Okay.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's fine. We're good.
Because he never went Ginga Stream against anybody in the first half of Ginga or season 1. So
I'm just misremembering them.
It happens, dude. It literally happens. But just in case if you don't know, Gun, you might have seen the form, but I don't know if you know where it came from or how he ended up acquiring such a
I
power.
have very little context.
Okay. Well, you remember Ultraman Taro, correct?
Yeah, Taro was there in the first season.
All
Basically his
right.
mentor. Yep.
Okay.
And now he gets the power from Taro because I've seen the Henshin sequence. So
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. There was a drastic battle because in season 2, after the battle of Dark Lugia, and in season 1, from the first episode that we saw,
hmm
Ultraman Ginga, aka Hikaru, he ends up encountering another Ultraman, but an Ultraman from Earth's underground world, which was the Victorium world.
Victory.
Yep, Ultraman Victory, who also has another badass opening in theme. Well, actually, no, he doesn't have an opening. That's his theme song. Actually, that is actually his theme song, and he
yeah,
is awesome. Because he came across a King. What was it? What was the name of that kaiju? Echo, do you remember? It was King something. I
You
forgot.
mean the one that
King.
becomes the sword?
No. It was that kaiju with the big ass fist.
Red
Let me.
King?
Yes, Red King.
Does Red King? Hold on. Frag, and Blaze. Does Red King have giant fist?
He has big honking hands, depending on the form.
Okay.
Yes.
Does he look
And
like a
that version.
corn? That's all. He look
There's
like
like
corn.
yeah, he's if it looks like a corn cob, there is like Red King X, I think, that
Mhm.
has like huge friggin' hands, but also usually has like magma lines
And that's
because
the
he
one.
glows.
Yep, and that's the one that appeared in Ginga S that Victory ended up first fought, and he struggled hella hard up until Ginga showed up, and I ain't gonna lie, he kind of showed Victory a little bit too hard until Victory swung on him. That
Showed up to show out. You know what I'm saying?
because literally Hikaru, because like after Hikaru witnessed these two members of the UPG getting like stuck from a big ass boulder, Hikaru speaks into his Genga spark, talking to Genga, asking him to help and fight together one more. No, actually no, basically fight together again, not one more time, because So next thing you know, Genga responds, grants Hikaru the power to transform again, and then he lifts the boulders off the UPG members, starts to fight Red King X, and charges him and tackles him through multiple amounts of mountains and I think boulders too, which was crazy. And then he just beats the crap out of Red King, which was kind of funny. Victory just watching from the back.
Oh yeah, he becomes the giant fire. Gotcha. Yep. It's
Mm-hmm.
clicking. It's clicking.
Yep. And then Ginga hits Red King X with his ability, which is Ginga Thunderbolt, and then finish him off with the Ginga what was the name of it? What was, because this is one of his ultimate, because Ginga has he has Ginga Wide Shot. That's the name of it. Ginga Wide Shot 2 or Ginga Shot 2, one of the two. He finished off Red King X that way. And then Victory, he used his Victorium Slash towards Ginga, basically to get him away from the Red King X Spark Doll, and then those two come into a big ass clash, which kind of started off as a small rivalry, but they ended up working together. So in one fight, which leads to Giga Victory was in a fight. Hikaru already fought this kaiju, and he took a it took a big ass toll on his body to where he ended up in the infirmary for a little while. And then that didn't stop him from wanting to fight more and protect the people and help Victory, because he was in trouble. That was when Taro came back, and he decided to help again. So he lended his power to Ginga, not only giving him his power, but the power of other Showa era ultras.
The Ultra
So,
7.
yep, such as Ultra 7, Ultraman, Ace. He had a lot of ultra abilities, which
I'm
allowed.
sorry. Like every time someone mentions Ace, I just think of that one scene. Ace, it's your turn to defend the Earth. I don't wanna. Slaps the ground. That is the loudest slap I've ever heard. Can't take I'm sorry. Like, yo, Ace, me personally, I can't take that. I'm sorry. Get your get back, bro. He slapped him so hard. Oh.
So so Ginga using the string embrace. First of all, the string embrace, if you want to show that to Echo, that composes Taro's face as the center on the bracelet. And when he turns it 90 degrees clockwise, he can scan the tip with the Ginga Spark, and then boom, transform to Ginga Shrium, which kind of gives him the Taro-esque look, with the metallic chest plate that Taro has on his body. So with this, he can use the power of the Ultra Brothers, such as I already mentioned Ace and Ultraman, and I think I
Silver,
said Jack.
I will do
Yeah.
you one better.
What's up? What you about to do? What you about to do?
Overstepping my bounds a little bit for my little moment, but this is for Silver. Before we.
Oh, he's
before
just
we-
gonna play the full Henshin.
Yeah, before we wrap it up. Dungeon!
I'm down with that.
I'm in your mind, Echo.
There you go. Ginga Stream. There you go.
Let me see if it pops up on here. I need to.
It'll
see this.
pop up in a second.
Yes, sir.
So yeah,
Merges the Ginga Spark and the Ginga and the String Embrace, and then boom, Ginga Skyo, Ginga Stadium. I love like that. Oh man.
that's all you get for me.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good.
There you go. All right.
You're
So
fine. But the String Embrace allows him to not only channel the powers of Taro, more so the techniques, not really the powers, but their techniques. Like it's mostly their special attacks. Because for Taro, for him, it will be the Stringium Beam. Ultraman Drac, he has the Ultra Shot, / Ultra Barrier. Ultraman Ace, he has the Metallium Beam or Punch Laser. Ultra 7, the Wide Shot or Emirium Beam. Zophie or Zafi, the M87 beam, or aka Z beam, and then for Ultraman, the classic Spacium beam and Ultra Slash. And that's not.
Is there really a difference between the beams?
Yes.
Just curious.
yes.
Okay.
Also, real quick, there's another thing I remember about Ace. Wasn't Ace the one who gave Zet his name in the first place?
I believe so.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right, we're good.
Yes.
Just
That
wanted to
doesn't
make
answer
sure.
my question, though.
Z,
Yeah.
first letter,
No,
last
Frag
letter.
answered you. He said, "Yeah, the beams are different."
Okay.
But
But-
but how? Like,
Well, I'll let the resident ultra experts talk to you on that. Frag, Blaze, and Silver handle that. Little education.
So for starters, they have different hand positions.
That's one, and then it's like, and every Ultra has.
They also have very different appearances. They also sometimes sound different. So unless your barrier for entry is does it not make the monster explode, then yeah, because Cosmos. Except he can make them explode too if he wants. When he's just like, I've had enough of this shit.
Shut down, Frag. Sorry.
Frag funny.
I can't even speak on that after that one.
so that answered my question.
They are different.
But
It was good
Next.
though.
but to me,
Zoffy can do spin to win. He can do like Wing Zero's
Sorry.
twin rolling buster. Cause
But that's not his
take
beam,
out-
though.
yeah, he used his friggin' beam to take out an entire alien fleet. Watch Mebius. It's worth it.
Woo! The entire alien fleet. Let's go.
He didn't
That's
give a
a
fuck. He's like, "Kabweem," and they're all like, "Oh shit!" Boop, 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 boop,
Yeah,
boop.
as Hikaru pointed out, there's a red Ultraman tribe and a blue Ultraman tribe. One of those makes the bunch of gimmicks for all of Bandai. Looking at you, Ultraman Hikari.
I don't know, man. Blue ultras are a special breed.
That sounds ultra racist, but you know.
It does seem kind of ultra racist. It's true, but it's because like they're so all over the place. Because first of all, you've got Agul, who's like the skeeziest, backstabbingest scumbag.
Then there's
Until he's
Traeger.
not. Yeah, there's Traeger too, and he's even worse. Agul at least can be reasoned with eventually.
Yeah.
Traeger just is like, I'm not having it.
Traeger wanted
If he's not going to give me his sweet, delicious taro man love, I'm not having it. The whole world, the whole universe must die.
Hey, it's true. He's
then
in
you
love
have-
with him.
Yeah, I know. Like it's like he's very passionate. They're very passionate. Hikari is passionate about coming up with god awful merch. I mean, excellent merch. I mean, god awful merch. Um,
I don't get Ultra merch, so I have no attachment. Call it what it
Speak
is.
yeah,
on
well,
it. Speak on it, Hikaru. If it wasn't for Hikari, Gene would not have went through so much crap.
Oh my goodness.
I mean,
um,
I don't know. He's not wrong.
he's
Actually,
not.
no. Not even
I'm just gonna
that.
point out that the Belial Rock is not in fact Hikaru's fault.
Oh no, that's
That's
because
that's Jeed's fault.
It wasn't, but it wasn't. But if I remember correctly, did he also make the Zet Riser and the medals for that?
yes, he did.
No.
He
That
did
is
that.
his fault.
That's
That
his
is
fault.
That's
Hikaru's
his fault.
fault.
No, and this is like all coming on the heels of him being on a brutally violent murder vengeance quest, which is aborted.
Hey, look, it's
after
either he
later.
makes a bunch of merch or he has a bunch of violent tendencies. We
Yeah,
gotta he's gotta have therapy somewhere.
And then you have Cosmos, who just wants to befriend every monster ever, except for the ones he doesn't want to befriend. If they're aliens, they're liable to get blasted.
You know how it goes when
So
you're.
you remember the scenes from Shin Ultraman where he like just does these obtuse flips and like
Yes.
bounces off things?
Yes.
That's Cosmos. Cosmos does not care about your feelings. He doesn't care about your sense of reason. If you get between Cosmos and hugging Kaiju, he's going to end you in weird and horrifying ways. He does this.
Ginga,
Cosmos is great.
Ginga, give
Blue
him a
Altars are
hug.
special. Like Blue Altars are just so special.
There's also
With a capital special.
we also have Rosso's brother Blue and
Oh, I forgot
Fuma.
about him
And
entirely
Fuma.
because he dies and doesn't come back for no reason.
No, don't do that to Rosso and Blue. They're Gamma 1 and Gamma 2. I'm sorry.
Gamma
You know
1 and Gamma dead.
Oh,
I'm still miffed. I'm
best
still miffed.
androids, man. The best androids.
I don't even want to talk about Rube because their power set still is not my favorite. I don't like it.
It's understandable.
It could have been like a really fun show that just like completely lost the plot. It was just like, we have no idea what we're doing with this
Yeah.
Because
anymore. It seemed so clear cut, and then it was like, no, we don't want to focus on the family thing.
and not
And
only
I'm like,
that,
we don't really care about having knockoff orb though.
Okay.
Why is he here? He has some like he's got some great moments, don't get me wrong, but like why are you here?
All right, Silver. I'm gonna let you get
Because-
your final little bit in, and then I gotta hit.
okay. No,
Yeah,
that's
I
fair.
need
That's fair.
sleep.
That's fair. But basically, outside the Gigam stream, there is later on in the movie where Ultraman Zero appears because they also came across another dangerous enemy. I kind of forgot his name, if I'm being completely honest.
I remember it because we did watch it. I'm not sure if we watched it on the podcast or not.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's Ultraman Zero does help Victory and Ginga via training, while the other OG
Training is
Ultras.
hilarious.
Yeah, the training was weird. He was just like, "Nah, y'all gotta dodge these rocks and learn to work together." I'm sick of
like,
y'all.
Like, that's, and then on
Like his finger, like training start. Like what the fuck?
like, that was so. Oh my goodness, that was a dick move.
He was
Zero.
like, "Hey, no, y'all had the power to do this all along. Y'all just needed to work together. Now do it." Fusion.
Back to Shiva when you begin. It's not like we don't want to sell Ginga short, but can I help but feel that during the first few seasons they really making like a lot of old gens feel like fall short when they like next to Ginga. I feel like they kind of balance it out better than recently now, so that's kind of good. Otherwise,
yeah,
yeah,
I mean, that
Ginga's
is
powerful,
great.
don't get me wrong, he's probably one of the strongest. No, probably he is the strongest among the new gen.
Of all the
And he
new
probably
gen,
does
yeah.
as well. But
Yeah.
Hey, but does he have the blessing of Ultraman King? I need to stop. I need.
Technically, that's-
Yes, he does.
technically-
Yes, he does.
yeah, I'm gonna say that's actually what the Ultra Brace is, huh?
Yeah.
Right, what?
Oh, Silver has been distracted.
He's doing something real quick. All right, so we're getting ready to end now because I do have a prior engagement. I was like, I'll be there soon, guys, but we'll definitely.
Okay.
So
Wait, tonight still?
yes,
I'm so sorry,
Yo,
you
he
guys.
stays up all night. He doesn't get to bed until like noon.
yeah, and then I gotta be back on a regular schedule because work.
But I thought that was my shtick.
I can't be like you, bro. We
learned it from you.
all right. So Silver,
Anyway, Silver's back. Yeah.
yes,
Yeah, I am. I'm so sorry.
No, you're good.
Well,
You're good.
Yeah, but because technically their new power, which is the Ultra Fusion Brace, I believe that's what it's called. It was gifted. It was created by King. King gave this item to Zero to pass on to Ginga / Victory, so that way they can come. That way they can fuse, and also their powers are gifted by the other 10 Ultra Warriors that was trapped in the movie, such as Nexus,
Cosmos.
yeah, Cosmos, Gaia, Tiga.
Yep.
It was a lot. It was a lot of ultras in that. And just like the String Embrace, not only can they utilize the same abilities of all these ultras, but each String Embrace or each brace also comes up with a final unique attack, which is pretty damn strong.
Yeah.
Yep, and outside of that, we get awesome collabs later on afterwards. They get to team up with other ultras, older ones. It's just like the ultra fights that we've been getting, which has been badass. So far, my favorite one.
To
Oh, go ahead.
To be fair, Hikaru. To be fair, Ultraman King is broken. He can do whatever he wants. I'll just say.
Yeah.
He's broken.
Jesus, at Civilization's End.
Bro
The
really
only-
said, I'll save the universe. I'll just give up my body for like a little bit. All right, now I'm good.
Look,
What you doing?
The only other person I can even see give King a competition is Noah, and that's it. That's the only other ultra I can see give King a
No,
competition.
sorry. Sorry.
Uh,
no. Like, Noah's dope, but no, I'm sorry.
It's
no.
when you
It's
when
like King doesn't care. Like
the power
he
to make
just
anything
doesn't.
happen to happen. I'm just sorry. They're
He's-
busted.
I mean,
I mean that's fair, but I'm just
don't
saying.
get me wrong. Noah's busted, but like we see very little of that. Whereas King has a long documented list of, hey, we're just gonna pull universe ending and building bullshit out of a hat at the drop of a hat. Like he does this all the time. It's crazy. Like they have to go out of their way to be like, no. Ultraman King had to go take a quick nap real quick just so he isn't involved in the plot. Whereas Noah, they're like banking on you forgetting he even exists.
No, because here's the thing. When
Especially because
Noah was doing his thing in the Destined Crossroad, that was hype. And Ultraman King sitting there like, I can end this whole conflict between the Absolutians and us. But I'm gonna
But
just
I
chill
won't.
I'm gonna chill here in my cave real quick. Y'all do that.
Y'all have fun.
It's
Because
so
when I get
stupid,
involved, it's cheating.
right?
The thing my thing with Noah is
Because
that
Noah has like a total of what, like 10 minutes of screen time
Hold on.
between all
Hold on.
property?
Let Silver at least speak his piece because we're getting ready to end. No
no,
offense.
I love Noah. I think he's the best. But
I do understand that. I do understand that. I like that's just how I feel about it. You know, given some of the feats he's done, I know it isn't like a super whole lot. You know, but like he's basically treated as such of a god character. You know, even in Zero's first movie, not the movie that he appeared in, but like his actual first standalone movie, which was the Revenge of Belial, I believe. You know, because literally Noah, he literally gifted this man a whole new ability, which helped him out in battle and gave him an edge. And that's some shit King would do too. That's just what I think when it comes to him.
Fair enough.
And then another thing I like about Noah is that he does a little bit. I ain't gonna say a little bit more, but like he does something to include himself partially with other ultras. That's like just like how he created Ultraman Nexus when Next.
Hikaru funny. All right, guys. It's been a great podcast. What a great episode. I really did
Yay.
enjoy it. So we're gonna be back next week. Whether or not we do the Decker retrospective, it's up in the air right now. We'll see.
Depends on whether or not Echo finishes the show.
No, it's not that.
Let's be
It's just how work treats me.
All right, fine.
We'll see my mental state. How about that?
All right. I still haven't watched this week's episode of Decker, so
That's fair, but it's great having you guys here. Great having chat. Go crazy. Final goodbyes,
Silver, I
everybody.
need to discuss Geese with you after we end the podcast.
Yeah. Final goodbyes,
Yes, sir.
everybody. An Ultraman Super Sentai movie would be hilarious because it's just them fighting kaiju. But that's for another discussion. Final thoughts, everybody? Final goodbyes?
Watch Gavan.
Watch Gavin. There you go.
That's a good one.
So,
When in
For-
doubt, watch Gavon.
and for those that gets a little bit curious and it's not afraid to go a little bit darker, try Garo. Shit.
yeah, you can watch it on
There you
YouTube.
go.
You can watch it on YouTube. What's up?
I believe that's an official release, correct? I think so.
Yeah,
It's
Garo,
the
yeah.
Garo website. Yep.
that's the one Toku I could hardly talk with. Blaze was like the only person I ever talked to Garo with, really.
Also, if once Ultraman Blazer starts, keep record of what he does. Give that to Dunn. We're good. All right, catch you guys next time. And it's been great. Class dismissed, and don't get in trouble on the way to the dorms. Just saying.
Yep. Night, everybody.